tattoo, but like super dope. Guys,
What is your tattoo of?
But not quite. Also, work OBS. But yeah.
Oh, there's so many augmentations. Okay. I'm sorry. We'll continue. Dude, I've been like, I've already spent like an hour or two this morning, like fucking like grinding through augs and stuff.
Love our completely opposite approach to like overwhelming amounts of information. You're like grown. I need to look through everything and like figure out every little piece of thing that I might get and like make a tier list and then organize, and then I want to buy these things first. I see the entire list. I'm like,
You're like, I want that.
this sounds cool. I'm gonna just buy it and not look through the rest of the list. Fuck it.
Yep.
It like hurts my head to think about.
Yeah. I was prepping today, and I don't think we'll get to it today. And if we do, I'm sorry, because I stopped prepping right before it. But we're approaching soon to be our first space combat. And I brought up the page that has space combat rules on it, because I was like, just in case, I should do a refresher. It's so long. I was like, dude, I'm not doing this right now.
Yeah,
never mind.
Space combat's fucked. I don't blame you.
I'll
do that in the next session.
Yeah, I was like literally just looking at jump lobes, which I guess is like a fucking brain implant that like gives you bonuses like when you're in fucking zero gravity combat and shit like that. Luckily, I'm like, fuck all that. I'm just gonna fucking gravity tether and just fucking like swing around like a fucking trapeze artist. It's super easy.
There you go.
I figured that.
I'm going low effort Rizzler today because I just got home and my arm hurts and I don't want to go through putting on another shirt.
He's having some days off right now. We're in between jobs. He doesn't have to try as hard.
The drip never stops.
Okay, never mind. Does he have any black outfits he can wear in mourning for Goog and Flea?
Ooh.
Or is he only a fancy color boy?
No, he probably has like a full black suit, but like a bright neon pink, like leopard print, like undershirt, you know?
Yeah,
like very somber, very like, you know, controlled texture stuff, but also like, you know, it's right there.
Man's always has a pop of color.
100%.
Peeking out from underneath his neckline.
Yeah.
The party's always there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's one upgrade. It's only 2,000. It doesn't make any sense for me, but for Alan and just like operatives in general, it's called Glass Skin. Once per day, you can just be like, boom, I refract all light, I'm fucking invisible. Get me.
What?
That's
Coolest
sick.
fucking thing, dude. It's really dope.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah. My natural inclination towards like stealth and like fucking, you know, spy and fucking rogue shit. I keep on looking at all these fucking augments and I'm just like, that, you could use that. There's some cool ass shit.
Dang. Might look more into biotech too, because I remember last time one of the other ways I shortened the list of things I could look at, I was like, Alan's only gonna do cybernetic, and so I only looked at that list and it was like way more manageable. Because I was just like, I don't know, just thematically he wants to be like Android computer guy, so
Totally.
but there is some cool shit in the other ones.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm gonna touch anything in necrographs. I think I'm just gonna leave that to Taming, if that's his prerogative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's kind of cornered the market on that.
Probably.
Also, maybe some biotech. I don't know. Maybe he'll just fucking just rip himself apart and just be
turn into Adam Smasher by the end.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, see, that's dope, but it's like it's level 6, okay? It's a biotech augment, and it's just called Airjet. Somehow it works with your lungs, but essentially you just get a plus 10 movement bonus to all swim and land speeds. And then once
Wow.
per day, you can just fucking just double your entire movement. And it's like, okay,
Standard lung
Jeez.
capacity or something. That's sick.
something like that, I guess. It says this organ takes in
We here,
atmospheric
boys.
gases, concentrates
For
them,
the first
and
time in
expels them
chat?
behind you as a kind
What?
of jet.
Hi, Chris. Just kidding.
Sounds pretty dope. Ooh.
Well, you could get force projectors via nanotubes injected into your skin, so that if you ever punch anyone, it does force damage.
Wait, that's dope.
That's kinda sick.
There's an entire manufacturer augmentation, like alteration. I think it's called. What fucking? Oh, what did I saw it like just a second ago. I think it's Oratha. Yeah. It's Oratha Incorporated augmentation alteration or whatever. Predominantly sold to humanoids, despite being based on Bretheta. I don't know what that is.
Bretheta. Yeah.
Thank you. They're optimized for combat. Unarmed attacks made with a limb that includes an Iratha Incorporated modification are not archaic. When you gain this augmentation, you can choose to change the damage type of your unarmed strike
Jesus.
to bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
Sounds
This
like a lot of
damage
extra
type-
rules.
I know, right? There's just a lot.
Very
dude,
game-specific rules in
there's
that one.
so much shit.
Mhm.
Can't be changed without replacing the augmentation, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. So it sounds like, you could just, like, normally hit somebody, but instead your fucking hand's, like, slashing blade damage, which is... Maybe it's a little too niche, realistically. Not applicable for me, but...
It just depends, I guess, because as long as you have a character that has a lot of knowledges, you can identify what you're fighting ahead of time, and then they can just be like, you need slashing damage to do full damage to this creature, or you need bludgeoning damage, or whatever, because there's a lot of different monsters that have the specific types of damage reduction.
Totally.
I forgot I'm saving my money for my next upgrade to be dark vision robot fucking Kiroshi optic implants.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah,
I can see in the
dude.
dark.
Predator.
Yeah, I want to see in the dark so I can sneak around and fucking murk people.
I'm looking at all these fucking Augs, and they're like level 6 and shit. They just happen to, for whatever reason, they like, popped out for me. There's one that's called Stridulation Legs. Your legs like turn into fucking like flexible joints and rigid leg plates that provide you with cricket-like mobility and musicality. You get a fucking just flat +8 enhancement bonus to all athletics checks when jumping. Which is
Jesus.
pretty fucking crazy.
What? Plus
Yeah,
8?
dude. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Wow.
big jumps. It's like, okay.
You turn into
Jesus
Yoda
fucking
in
coming at you,
fucking
baby.
Attack of the
Yeah.
Clones when he's fighting Dooku.
Yeah. I'm thinking more like General Grievous or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I'm getting there.
Although I'm not a fan of cricket legs. Let me just say, I think it's fucking creepy.
They're just called stridulation legs, okay?
Yeah, but you
don't have-
jump. It literally says cricket-like in the description, bro. Your legs bend backwards.
One of the aspects of it as well is that you can like make like this like a harmonics like with your legs or whatever that I guess does something or whatever. I don't know. You just turn into Jiminy Cricket. It's kind of fucked.
They're like, yeah, they bend backwards like a cricket, and you can jump. And also, for no reason, the doctor decided to allow them to make music, because why not?
Yeah, 'cause cool. Yeah, because cricket.
Yeah, obviously. Some alien that's never seen a cricket in his life was like, oh, what if?
I don't know. I think I currently I'm currently in a fucking spaceship with essentially a 3-foot tall cricket.
Hey,
He's like a beetle.
yeah.
Okay, a genetic, ancestor and or continuation of a very, very past cricket. He has an exoskeleton, right? There you go.
Yeah, he does.
As far as we know.
I think we could see it every day.
Chris, you're talking about the dark vision capacitors?
Yeah.
It's very fucking
Even
cool.
the standard one is not that expensive, and like 60 feet, I don't foresee myself that frequently needing more than that.
Yeah. Okay.
Or euros, you could just have Greek food on demand.
Woo! Yeah!
What are we talking about?
An augment that's called inner gyros, but I read it as inner euros because I'm stupid, like to make a joke. But yeah,
Yeah.
you get +2 on acrobatics and piloting.
Hey, it's your calling.
And if you become flat-footed, you can spend a resolve point to suppress the condition. That's cool. I like that a lot of these have resolve point spenders. I was wondering if you only ever use
Yeah,
those to
it
stabilize.
would be kind of pretty one note if it was a single-use currency.
Yeah. Once you get a lot of things, then I guess it's like a balance of like you want to use some of them on your cool shit, but like just in case you go down, you don't want to be at 0 because you fucking die.
Fucking dope. What the fuck?
Thing now.
I found an AUG that's Solarian specific.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's called the Solar Overload Conduit.
Solar Overload Conduit, huh?
Yeah, so if I have a weapon, and not applicable, I don't have one, so it doesn't matter. If I have solar armor, I guess once per day it seems, when I get hit, when I take hit point damage from a creature within 100 feet of me, as a reaction, I can dismiss my solar armor and send it as an arc of solar energy at the attacking creature. So it's essentially like Thornmail.
Cool.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Dealing an amount of fire damage equal to the damage dealt to you at the time you discharged your solar armor.
Damn.
Yeah, if you get crit, you crit the enemy back instantly.
Yeah, it's like, no, fuck you. The maximum damage you can reflect in this way is equal to 10 times the Solar Overload Conduit's mark. So whatever level it is times 10. So it's only 10 damage, but still 10 damage.
Pretty good, yeah.
It doesn't add or increase the durability, though, right? Which is the only unfortunate aspect. Also, it's a level 5 AUG, so it's not even relevant yet.
You can wear higher level augments if you have enough money. The level of the augment is just essentially for like balancing purposes and to track on like if your character's falling behind in gear and like where they need upgrades and stuff.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, if you really wanted, you could hoard all your money and go buy like a level 10 gun or something when you're like level 6.
Okay, so I'm
But
gonna go
shit's
and get.
expensive, so.
I'm gonna go and get a level 14 cybernetic arm duel, so
Good
that
luck.
I'm literally General Grievous with like 6 arms. I want 2 cybernetic ones coming out in between the 2 on the sides.
Can't
Are you
wait.
gonna afford that?
Yeah, it is 70,000. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
70,000.
Just keep mugging
Wait,
Earven.
Dude, there's one called Polyhand. What's this?
Probably a language one. Welcome, Taming. You're lucky.
Hi.
No shows for 15 minutes with no explanation. They get dropped, aka I go play another video game and then I leave for the evening.
Thankfully, I wasn't, what's it called, kicked from this game any time before.
Yeah,
It was in a league match. It went on.
Oh, Taming was playing League
It was
instead of D&D with his
I'm
friends.
extra offended, actually.
Yeah, wow.
Because at any point during that, you could have alt-tabbed and been like, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, AFK, hold on guys, I'm alive.
It was an ARAM at that.
No,
thought-
Mike, yeah.
It was like a 10-minute ARAM. Also, I thought Pete would be in an hour because he said 8:30 Central Time.
What?
Because he said 6:30 Pacific Time, which is 8:30 my time, which is an hour,
yeah.
or 30 minutes.
Yeah, that was
But then-
before, and
yeah,
then I was
then he
like,
said he was
okay,
gonna be
just
on
kidding,
time.
we're starting on time, and then 15 minutes. So where did you get caught up? Because this morning, you seemed to understand very well that we were starting on time.
Dude, honestly, time is hard, man. It's all
Why am
relative.
I the one being flamed? You're the one late. You swapped time for.
I was here before you! I was actually only exactly
I've been
15
here
minutes late.
before you every time. Why am I getting shit on the one time I'm late?
Because you were late because you were playing League. I was late because
that's
I
why.
wasn't home.
Yeah. And he communicated. A good relationship.
I
is
looked
good
over. I
communication.
looked over there. I saw only Chris was in here. I didn't want to fucking talk to Chris again because we talked for like 7 hours this morning.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know either.
You're like, tell this guy fucking be silent.
Fuck, man.
Wow.
I'm just gonna go back to reading my augmentations. Like, whatever.
Oh my god, I want to fucking do another one-on-one conversation. It's like toxic for me.
Dude, there's like a go-go gadget. It's called Polyhand. It's a level 14 augment, and you can just have your hand just fucking reconform itself into whatever fucking tool that you have programmed into it. You know,
Stop
like
looking at level 14 augments, bro. You can't afford them. Stop.
expanded my horizons. It's not my fault.
Oh no, you can't ever afford these right now. Anyway,
I'm so glad I wasn't here because I didn't want to listen to the augment talk for another hour.
we would have been able to stop him earlier.
Yeah.
Terry. Come on.
Can you?
Also, Taming, what was your Discord message before?
What?
What was your Discord message before? Before it was, I am God's greatest autism project.
Whoa.
Oh, the status?
Yeah, what
Just-
was your status message?
Just don't message me about FanFest. Why?
What is FanFest?
What was the one before that? You had one that was really funny, like the last time we played. I really liked it.
Let me check my log.
Does it actually keep a log?
Yeah.
Of course,
I keep a log.
I'm not surprised.
This one?
Whoa! Pallid Classis.
Was it
Sorry.
that one?
No, I do
Classiste.
like that one though. I like that one better than this
Classiste.
one, but
What's up,
fuck,
Pallid
you changed them
Classis?
way more
Classis?
often than I've realized. Then
This one? That's the one before that one.
Classis. Oh,
Fuck, how
Pallid
far back is it? Never
Classicist.
mind. Okay, I give up.
This,
Sorry.
This one?
Yes, that one.
That's too many
Okay.
Fuck you, Howard.
similar letters bunched together.
Okay.
Just wanted to tell you how disappointed I was with the current one.
First of all, welcome
What?
to
Why is
welcome
this
to
one-
the party. We're as
Literally
any great
just
D&D session
being
starts,
judgmental, but not really.
Why am I getting
We're-
flamed?
we're flaming each
Because you're
other
late, so we're bullying you.
about being late.
We haven't
Maybe I
even
don't
been
think
later
that
all
any
the
of
time.
Jimmy, I don't condone any of this, but when I tried to empathize and reach out, you just fucking beat my ass down. So-
Yeah,
Tried to be nice, and you were like, "Stop talking, God."
yeah. It sounds like you kind of hate Chris.
That's okay. Everybody hates Chris.
I don't hate Chris. I just can't do that one-on-one.
You don't hate him. You
Alright.
just can't stand to talk to him. Got it.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I get that a lot.
We heard. Here, don't worry, Taming. I got you with your favorite. How are you doing, Taming? What was your last week like?
Yeah. Tell us about your day.
I was drawing. I did.
Christopher.
I never gave redesign. I'll put it in chat.
Oh, nice.
It almost happened again.
Nice. Sick.
Oh my God. Is the it what I think it is, dude? Does it
I
involve
accept that answer as normal.
injury
Okay.
and embarrassment? I swear to
Okay.
God. You
Any
got
other
there's our death trap.
Hellos or business that
Get
needs to
some
be
grip
addressed.
tape and tape it down, dude. I would like to say that I appreciate you all.
Oh, that was.
And thanks for
Strikingly
playing D&D
wholesome.
with me.
I was waiting for some fucking underhanded.
I mean, I
That's all I
don't appreciate being attacked and then appreciate. I think I'm being gaslit, but let's move on.
No, that
Love bombing, taming. It's not bombing and it's an emotional manipulation.
Yeah, you
tactic,
should get
not
grippy
gaslighting. Okay,
socks.
we're just trying to make you dependent on us.
you're gonna stop playing games one day. You're just not gonna show up, and I'll be like,
Yeah,
oh
actually,
shit, I
don't
know
know.
exactly how he died, but I
No.
don't know your address, so I can't even
Nothing
call the
happened.
police for a
It's fine.
welfare
Yeah,
check.
That's gaslighting.
Why is this the one time you guys say, "Oh, I'm going to be 15 minutes late"? It's actually 15 minutes and not 45 minutes.
Because
That's the one time.
hey,
Early.
because when I say I'm gonna be late, I give an accurate fucking time. I don't fucking gaslight people, say, oh, I'll be 10 minutes late, and then show up 2 hours later.
That's definitely happened before.
Yes, it definitely has happened before. And here, it's not just Chris. There are several people in my life that have the worst time management skills I've ever seen in my life.
I'm glad you expanded to in your life because for a second I thought we were only talking about us four, and I was like, hell
Yeah,
no,
no.
he's not about to say I've done that because I
God,
know
no.
I haven't done that.
You're a punctual man.
I think it's less my ability for time management and more
Thanks,
my
Stream
ability
Elements.
to actually.
I've been streaming for
gauge
half an
everything
hour.
in terms of hierarchy, right? So like.
And now you
I
tell
don't-
me
I
I'm
don't
playing
give
Dungeons and
things
Dragons?
the
That's cool.
proper priority, if that makes any sense. So it's like, hey, I need to go do X. Oh, but I need to finish this, and so then that will take priority, therefore making me late for the next engagement. And that's what it tends to be.
Yeah.
It'll kind of just daisy chain into itself.
Right.
So I just kind of procrastinate myself until it fucking all waterfalls.
That's how I work.
It's pretty fun. Yeah.
Like the
Yeah,
first,
and I work only when I'm behind.
yeah, the first week of every month, I basically do like very little work at my job, just so it can build up. So by like,
Just backload it. and
yeah,
just
by
sort
like
through it.
Thursday,
Yeah.
Friday, I wipe out my entire week's worth in like 4 hours.
Yep.
It's terrible.
Building
I
artificial
need to be
stress for
so
no
much
reason.
better about it,
Yeah.
but it is the most efficient way I work.
Yeah, that's actually my fucking work ethic in a nutshell, pretty much.
I blame these little ADHD pills. Oh!
It's hilarious.
Anyway,
Okay. Well then, last time you guys collected your pay from our little. What are you doing?
It's fuzzy. See, now it's not fuzzy.
no, it's still a little fuzzy. I don't think it was a dirt issue. I think it's a focus issue. Anyway,
I
know.
don't fucking.
It's fine. It's fine.
don't show them the
Anyway, you
description.
collected
You got
your
me.
pay
Hey.
from Carmelar and Adani, and
That's between you
successfully
and me.
negotiated after the thing that took the majority of the session, which was before we could deliver all of the herd of Defrexes. Apparently, whether accidental or intentional sabotage, some of our Defrexes had been infected with what seemed to be a nanite disease of some sort. Technological time bombs, essentially, that were spreading amongst the herd. And some of them exploded while they were inside our cargo hold, and the explosion sent out an EMP and warped the cargo hold and fucked our ship for a while.
Epic.
And we had to scramble in all directions to put out a bunch of metaphorical fires. We got everything working again and calmed down with no casualties among the main party, but just due to the chaotic nature of what everything was happening, we did end up losing Goog and Flea, the goblin oldest brother, and the one who liked to see the future by eating psychedelic dirt and radioactive dirt combined.
They will
So,
be missed.
R.I.P. them. Yeah. We also had collected the communication device from a guy that ambushed us. We were in the midst of hacking it when the EMP went off and fried the whole thing, so that is also kind of unfortunate. And then, like I said, we dropped off the herd, got payment. You guys managed to pass a couple diplomacy checks. Carmelar thinks you guys are like the shit, and he just is kind of like idolizing you because he thinks you're cool. Whereas his business partner / wife Adani was like, "Can we just not overpay
Wife?
these guys?"
Did I
And he was
miss
like,
that
"Fuck
part?
off."
Yeah,
Yes, you did.
I didn't catch that the first time either.
That's funny. Yeah, I remember I mentioned it on the first time they called, but that was at
Okay.
this point in real life, like fucking
That
2
was
months ago or whatever the fuck.
Wow. That's so
Yeah.
funny. What an odd couple. I love it.
Yeah, very odd couple.
I love it.
And so either way, he convinced her by puppy dog eyes and begging to overpay you anyway. So you
Works
guys
every
did
time.
end up getting overpaid
Works every
because
time.
of your good diplomacies. And then you sent a quick message to Tarika with some of the updates, and we started on our drift journey back to Absalom Station, and that's where we stopped. The trip is going to take 2 days, so spoiler alert, you don't get ambushed or any more EMP explosions in the ship over those 2 days, so you're welcome to heal your characters up to full and get all of your new stuff.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then non-story related, we also leveled up during that endeavor, so everyone might have some new fancy tools.
Wait, how much
Yeah.
did we each get paid?
So we got a
We
lump
haven't divided
sum.
it yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because
Okay.
you guys were gonna decide how much to give Tarika, if anything, as well as how
Mhm.
much to give Rattle, if anything. Because you technically have 2 employees, kind of.
Yeah, kinda.
So, anything to discuss or chat about over those 2 days of travel in the drifts, where it's just relatively calm and people are recovering?
There wasn't a death liability contract in the things we signed, was there?
A death one?
In event of death, like.
What are you asking?
Yeah.
Hold on. Did
We-
you wait? You read the fine print, or what's this question you're asking me right now?
I'm just curious. I'm just asking questions.
Irvin asking questions, or is Tammy asking?
Yeah.
questions?
Taming's asking.
Oh. Sorry, I thought that was.
Hmm.
What thing we signed?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't believe
Because I
Irvin
remember.
read the fine print.
Yeah, I don't
Wait,
think anybody successfully did.
No, I just signed it randomly.
Yeah. Irvin signed it. Alan wanted to read fine print but didn't, and then just wanted to be left alone, so he signed it. Shizu read fine print and refused to sign it, so he has not signed it.
Yeah. No. He did.
There was some capitulation.
Yeah. He was strong armed into it.
Oh, okay.
Everyone
Ironic
signed
that-
it,
that
but
of anyone Shizu was strong armed in anything, but
that's
you
what
know,
I'm saying.
we'll move past that.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody signed it. I'll never tell.
Okay.
Yeah. Irvin can ask. There are 3 people that know the fine print that he is aware of.
Yeah,
I don't
being
have the energy for that.
Rizzler, Shizu, and Tarika.
Did Shizu learn anything from the fine print? I thought I did like a perception check or whatever, but for whatever reason, I don't think I actually uncovered anything necessarily, which was the only reason why we were like pushed for time. So Shizu was essentially just forced to comply.
Yeah.
So
You-
you failed the check, is what it was?
I don't
Must
think
have
I was ever
misremembered
actually
it.
given the opportunity for a check necessarily. I think it was more just like we're loading on the ship right now and you have to sign this, and it's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, they literally just didn't give you enough time to read it then.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Shizu's like, I will like literally fight you, and it's like, no, you have to sign this. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, never mind. She also doesn't know the fine print that you didn't have time to read it yet.
It's actually
Perfectly
great that we
as
brought that up.
planned.
Yeah, Shizu will probably demand to see the document now that we have 2 fucking full days to sit down and do nothing but read legal nuances.
Are you asking when?
Rizzler.
Where do we keep our legal documentation in the system? Because that's probably in the database of the computer if they're digitized files.
Yeah, you would think, right?
Yeah.
You would so think that is how we would do it in the future in space. Nay, the Rizzler loves hard copies. So there is a several hundred-year-old filing cabinet that is tucked away in like the smallest corner of the cockpit. It is rusted over, and the key is forever stuck in the lock, so it never actually locks. It's more of a handle.
Rika has it digitized on her computer.
Yeah, but the hard copy lives on the ship for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Rizzler told her and was like, I want this only in hard copy, and she was like, excuse me?
She's like, are you fucking mental? Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, literally. Don't worry, hun, I got you. Go sit down, here's your paper.
That's adorable.
I love it.
Are you asking Riz for the hard copy at breakfast or something?
Oh, the Rizzler will sleep for the next 48 hours after the shit he had to go through. He is as far as the crew knows. Yeah. He can knock on the door, he can ring the bell and page him. There is no waking the Rizzler.
Except for there is a discernible response though. Anytime that he's called, it's just snoring over the internet. Yeah. So it's no cause for concern, right? Because if Shizu doesn't get a response, he's fucking breaking the door down.
Yeah.
Maybe the nanites got him, but with a sleeping disease instead of an exploding disease. Have you ever thought about that?
I'm actually not super well versed in nanites. Is that something that we need to be concerned with? Should we have Urban take a look at him?
Oh my god, I love
Probably.
I love how gullible Shizu is at the same time as just generally anxious.
Is it anxiety or is it like always at the ready, right? It's almost like a militaristic, like always ready to fucking, disaster strikes and ready to go. You guys might just take advantage of it so it presents as anxiety, but he's not actually presenting the anxiety himself. It's being projected onto him.
Everybody else is anxious for him.
Yeah, well, they're like, have you ever thought that maybe he has a nanite infection? And then Shizu's like, is that a possibility?
I didn't even know you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I wasn't worried about that, but that sounds concerning now.
I didn't know nanites could make you fall asleep sick.
I didn't know I had to be worried about that.
Exactly. So you should go into the arcane lab right now and go tell Irvin that the captain is likely infected and he should inspect him like he inspected the cows. I mean, the Defrexes.
Foreign pulp with the hot follow.
How would the captain have been infected with this?
Welcome to the D&D stream. How are you doing?
Is it an airborne path? How does this work? Alan?
Welcome. Stay a while. Enjoy the show.
Well, I mean,
It's
none
chaotic.
of us know how it was spreading from the Defrexes, so it could be anything. So, and he's the only one acting strange right now.
Acting
Fair.
strange. The
Strange.
Rizzler got fucking
He's gonna
cut
face-
up by a laser, almost trampled,
Alan
blown
is
up.
lying for his own entertainment because it's 2 days of boredom. Okay, I'm just letting you know. He knows.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
not,
yeah.
nothing's wrong with him.
Oh yeah. I'm just
The
making
captain
my
has
case.
contracted the big eepee. This could be the work of an enemy force.
The big eepee.
You guys are just fucking taking advantage of Shizu's professionalism.
Oh my
That's
god.
Okay, at some point, Shizu will learn to
Yeah.
understand Alan, and then they'll just bond over it. And
Right.
Alan will say some out-of-pocket sarcastic shit, and he'll be like, "That was a joke, wasn't it? Ha ha."
Haha.
Yeah, but then he's gonna do that. It's gonna be like, don't save me!
He
Then he
won't
gets hit
sound
by a
that
chair.
guy. Yeah.
Ugh. Dude, playing the straight man is hard for me though. Like, it's not my natural predisposition,
We'll go get our science officer and tell him to put his hand up the Rizzler's butt right now.
Wait,
That was
I'm
me telling you that. I'm reiterating.
I'm confused. I thought that we were simply just assessing his health state. I didn't think that he was doing any live streaming currently.
No, Irvin's gonna examine his
What a meta joke! Damn!
All right. I'll go and see what Irvin is doing.
Perfect.
Shizu will make his way towards room number 2.
I feel like walking into the science lab right now. You have to make like a reflex save from the fucking ground.
Wait, for
What?
I'm trying to clean.
What have you
remember I got
done?
wrecked?
Yeah.
There's like fucking oil everywhere.
Oh, so
I'm
you're
trying-
just saying like slippery?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you're
fair
still
enough.
trying to clean it up? Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Do we have a way to clean that up?
Not safely, but you know, he's doing it anyway.
Wait, so we've delegated the entire job of seemingly like a chemical cleanup to Irvin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Yeah.
No problem. Sounds great to me.
Anyways, let's get through.
Can someone draw me where the puddle is necessarily? Is it a reflex save or is it more like can I do a perception and kind of assess the state of the fucking
Yeah.
words?
You could do a perception as you open the door to the lab.
Oh, okay.
Icky. There it is.
Oh, why is it going so far out the lab?
Icky.
Irvin just spilled it everywhere.
I'm just like pushing it out of the lab.
Just like squeegeeing it.
Yeah, he's not like mopping it. He's just squeegeeing it out the door,
He's trying to
making it
get
somebody
to go down
else's
the shower
problem.
drains in the bathroom.
Yes,
Trying to
yes.
shove it down the shower.
Yeah.
Okay. So Shizu will, leave the hallway, the Y, and everything, and as he starts to slowly turn, make a left towards the room, he's gonna look around.
Icky.
I feel like it'd be hard for you to even see this since you're so tall. Like you wouldn't look down normally.
Even though you're not looking down, when he's at the entrance of the hallway, he's looking. He can see the floor in front of him.
You know how your eyesight works, where you only see here. You know, I'm a tall person. I can only see from here. I don't see anything below my chin.
It's actually direct.
Yeah.
How high up you are as well.
I also have no periphery either. It is perfect, like cylinders of sight. Yeah.
You know what? Fine.
Fucking blinders there. Damn, dude. He just fucking beat his ass.
What the fuck is he?
You know what? I get what you're saying now. You know what? I understand. Okay.
Taller than me in real life. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
For the audience, you can't see him,
I'm
but
glad you understand that you could see the floor.
he
still.
picked up a box, set it in his room, and stood on it
Where the fuck is it? Where's my
to
So funny.
further the joke.
Holy shit.
Why is on my character sheet? Oh, okay. It's right there.
We've established you can see it now. You don't have to roll something.
Oh, okay, I don't. Okay. I guess Shizu will like slowly walk up
Oh,
to the
that's too
doorway to the bathroom. Like somewhere like right there, and is kind of looking. It seems that all the oil is like slowly just like draining into the bathroom. Shizu's gonna kind of like lean over to the intercom panel that's on the side, like at the doorway and stuff. Irvin, this is Shizu. Over.
You just hear like.
Oh god.
Oh god. I also like the notion of Shizu attempting to use the intercom at all. He buzzes Rizzler, it's snoring. He buzzes Irvin, it's slurping. And he buzzes Alan, and it's silence. It's the 3 S's of the shit.
We're professionals.
We're professionals.
Over
That
here,
should
like,
be.
dying, bro.
You know how like every business has like a quote? That should be ours for the
Snoring,
transport.
slurping in silence.
No, it should be we're professionals.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I like the first one.
Yeah,
more.
USS Rizzler, like shipping enterprises. USSS Rizzler, shipping enterprises were professionals.
Shipping, slurping, sleeping.
Any artists in the chat, I would love a logo for that.
Hey, chat.
Holy moly.
God damn.
Alright,
She's you respond to the slurping.
She's gonna bend down slowly, and he's gonna inspect the oil necessarily. And I guess it must have been delegated to him at some point, right? So he's not surprised necessarily that this is occurring. You know, the oil probably was spilled when the Defrexes were there and when they did an assessment of the overall ship, right?
Yep.
They knew that this would. Wait, did this occur during the Defrexes, or is this just a
Yeah.
fucking urban?
This was it.
jinx?
It was from the Defrexes. Because they like fucked up all the chemicals and the magical reagents that were in the room.
Everyone would never.
Yeah, never, dude, never. She's just gonna. Beep. Irvin, how's the cleanup going? Okay.
Alan comes on the comp. Stop fucking slurping on the channel. Then he turns it off.
Is it like a slurping? Like, does it sound like he's like drinking pho, or is it like him like pushing with like the broom and like, you know, it's like the slurping and gurgling of the oil as he's like trying to dispose of it. And that's what I was taking it as.
Who knows?
Jesus.
What could it be?
I want that to be ambiguous.
Another follower. Doctrinal.
Okay, well, you know, she's just gonna kind of bend down. He's gonna kind of just pick up a little bit of the oil in his
Doctrinal
fingers.
alert.
I'm assuming it's just like normal,
Doctrine
some form of radiator,
alert.
oil fluid, something. That
However I
was
say your name.
dislodged during the
Welcome.
explosions and
Thanks for the
shit.
follow. Enjoy your stay. Enjoy the show.
Yeah.
All right. She's just gonna try and make a jump through what I can only assume to be the open door right there. Try to jump to that square right there. Probably takes a running leap, I'd imagine.
Yeah. You can athletics check.
Okay. How does that work for factoring in like a running start and everything? I don't know.
It
if we've done
lowers the
that yet.
DC.
Okay, gotcha.
This would be great if it was also like, because it's oil, you start your run like an old Scooby-Doo cartoon, like.
Right, you barely make it past the door. Just
Jesus
land on the
Christ.
other side. It's a long jump, bro. It's like 20 feet.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
pretty big.
Jesus.
It's a pretty ninja jump as well. It's like diving through an open door and then somehow fucking sticking the landing.
Yeah.
Irvin, I tried to contact you on the intercom, and it sounded as though you were making progress. I just wanted to see what the current state of the cleanup was.
He's like licking like a red fluid that's on the ground, and some black fluid. Like, oh, hi, Chizu.
What are you licking?
Petrofluid tastes great when it's turned burnt. I would say it was 10 minutes. I would say. Ends of journal of star date 47/11 science log.
Are you impersonating the Rizzler's captain's log?
No, this is for my own records. This is delicious stuff. I think we could improve everything.
Do you know where the cleaning materials are? I can actually get to this. I was actually sent to come and collect you.
I was just like kicking it. I was kicking it.
Oh, okay.
Just sloughing it with the side of your shoe. Not even a real squeegee.
And Urban's 3 feet tall, so it's proportional. His foot is like maybe like 3-4 inches or something like that.
Oh my god.
It's like a tiny little baby shit. Urban, I think I can take this over. I've actually been sent to collect you. If you could go and check on the captain, he's non-responsive. It seems as though he's just in recovery, sleeping off all of the combat that we've underwent. But Alan said something about the nanosites potentially being transferable to us, and I was sent just to relay this.
Transferable. I could be infected, and he like pulls out like a pocket knife. Hold on, 1 sec.
Stop.
Wow.
Reach for a combat maneuver to stop him from shaking himself. No, I don't think that's how we should check that. Let's.
Wait, don't come closer. You could get infected too.
Wow, this is exactly what Alan wanted. This is great.
Would you just go see Alan, please?
All right, but stay your distance, Buster.
He's
I
just
don't
gonna
wanna
like
get you infected.
back up and like just shoot the door.
Irvin just walks through the fucking sludge that he's been kicking.
Yeah. I do some like more kicking, like.
Yeah.
I like pass by.
I love the notion that he's also leaving down little footprints.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Squid.
All right.
All the way at fucking Alan's door.
I'm just gonna attune to graviton and wait until I reach like full attunement and just fucking gravity well all of it into one place to
Oh,
collect it.
nice.
Oh my god, you're like fucking earthbend or waterbending this shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that was my thought, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Open door.
I have
Why
a
are you
knife.
coming to me?
I have a
Look at-
knife.
I see
Give
that.
me your blood.
No.
Oh. Good.
You could be infected.
I'm not. I already checked.
With what?
My nanite detector.
Can I have that to go check?
It's
Why
the batteries died.
You don't have extra batteries.
No, I need to restock at Absalom Station.
Believable.
Plus, they only take those really weird batteries, the like circle ones, that are, you know,
Watch
so
batteries.
they're not in anything else on the ship.
Well, I guess I got nothing to do then until we get to Epsilon Station.
I thought you could inspect the Rizzler like you inspected the Death
Then I'll
Races.
inspect you first.
I just cleared myself. You don't need to.
Why didn't you clear me? I was the one checking them. Where? You doomed us all, man!
I'm sorry. I had self-preservation, and plus I didn't know the batteries were gonna die.
Did you at
Sips
least shake it
tea.
a little bit? Did you?
I did, yeah. I shook it and I took them out and put them in like the opposite end, like the other sides. I switched them, but it still.
I
The
don't think it's that
soldier
bad.
walks into his doom, the light brigade, to do and die, but not ask why.
Exactly.
Why?
I-
Why? Why? I can't ever quite tell. I don't want you to answer this question. This is just rhetorical for the sake of everyone else. I can never fucking tell if you come up with this shit on the spot out of your head or you have a list of like poetry to the like to your side, and it fucking bewilders me because it honestly could be either one.
Taming's just a genius.
I ask myself that every fucking time Taming utters anything.
Yeah.
Honestly. I'm not gonna lie. It's not an urban exclusive phenomenon.
Yeah,
He's a
it,
comedic genius. I told
Let
you.
me
Yeah.
check my post-it notes. Oh shit.
aha.
The
Wow.
Rizzler does not answer when you knock on his door. He's asleep.
Can I open the door?
No, it's
I
locked.
Is it locked?
Like, yeah, pick the lock or something.
I'm gonna try
All
and
you
pick the
hear
lock.
is honk shoo, honk shoo, me 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 me.
Alright, you may attempt to pick the lock.
And by pick the lock, I of course mean with
With explosives.
No.
Jesus.
Wow, that's out of character.
No, semi-auto pistol.
Oh, by shooting the lock. Oh, of course. Of course.
Alright. Rizzler is awoken by a gunshot and then his door sliding open and Urban standing there with a smoking gun and a knife in the other hand. Yeah, everyone hears the gunshot.
Stand still, Captain. I have to clear you of the disease.
Irvin. What? What?
I look from down the hall. Irvin, don't fucking shoot him! What's wrong with you?
We lost Saving. He's gonna laugh himself to death.
Yeah. Do a CMB check for Shisu.
Alright. My combat maneuvering?
Yeah, you're comment maneuvering Irvin, I assume.
Okay. It just in a blind fucking stampede to try and.
Oh my god.
Okay. CMB. How the fuck do I do a CMB roll?
Oh yeah,
again?
sorry. It's you could just do an attack roll. It's just minus whatever bonuses the weapon has. Oh man. Alright, so you like sprinted down after Alan said don't fucking shoot him. As Irvin is opening his mouth to respond, Riz sees Shizu do a flying dive bomb to try and tackle Irvin out of the doorway. Irvin steps back and Shizu flies past.
Fly straight in the cargo hold.
I mean, it's probably closed right now, so you just like boom.
Nice. Slams into wall.
And then I looked at Shizu and say, I told you to step back, you could get infected!
Rizzler is going to very slowly get out of bed, close his door, and he's gonna stuff a sock under the door so it actually stays closed.
Yeah, so as you get up and you try to close the door, Irvin's like paranoidly looking between you. You close it, and then your door lock mechanism sparks for a minute, and then it goes.
Oh.
So you're just looking at Irvin over and over again as it opens and closes, and
The
it's gonna
ghost!
fucking stay.
The ghost of the dead cows are back!
Okay.
I throw the gun and the knife aside. Get me a candle!
I'll fix the door. Irvin, you can go.
I need to exercise this door.
It's not. You shot it.
It's in great shape.
I'm sorry.
Shut up, Peter.
Rizzler just woke up to a gunshot and being yelled at. He doesn't know he's actually awake. He's pretty convinced this is a dream.
Alright, well, I've been with the cows extensively. And I've been drinking nothing but the petrofluid that fell on here. So, Captain, take a sip.
Oh, thank you.
Nice. Holy shit, dude, my immersion is through the roof right now.
Captain, please don't drink that. I don't know if I would advise that. It just because Irvin's drinking it doesn't necessarily. In fact, actually, would indicate it's not a good idea.
I'm gonna go get more petrofluid.
But he's the scientist.
I hear you, and she's just gonna just lightly reach in and just take it. I'll keep it for you for when you wake up.
It's like when you ask, is there a doctor on the plane, and someone says they're a doctor, but not the medical kind. That's the kind that Irvin is. You shouldn't drink that.
I've always thought of him more as like the mad scientist, where technically he could do CPR on you, but he's probably just gonna give you a bonus tracheotomy that he's feeling like.
Yeah. Could you guys have this conversation down the hall?
Okay. False alarm. Captain. Sorry to disturb you.
No, thank you. And he,
did Irvin check you out?
Yeah, I'm good. And he slides down the sleep mask and just falls back into bed.
Well done, Cheesy and Irvin. You guys killed it. I'm gonna fix his door now.
Killed what? I thought it was a false
The
alarm.
nanite infestation. You killed it.
But
That
I-
gunshot.
Did you say that? Did you say that over the intercom? The
No.
okay.
Oh yeah, because you left.
Yeah.
Sure, he'll push the intercom.
All right.
God, I
all
love
see here
Arizona.
Back is...
There's no more fluid. She's who actually did the disposal project.
There was like some on the table.
Yeah, there's
saving
probably
more
like
for
little
later.
splatters. Yeah,
There's a sound bite for ya.
Mini fridge.
he saved it.
He wants to, when
Mini
he has
fridge.
the time and the opportunity, and Urban's distracted, he wants to install some child locks on some of the more poisonous elements.
Yeah, we have to child-proof the ship.
The whole part
And
is,
as-
I just put them like 4 feet up. It's like problem solved. It's like super easy.
As Alan starts to work on the door and Cheesy like starts to walk away, he sees Rattle like standing in the hallway just with a grenade that she's like clicking the button to start and then clicking the button to turn off, and she's just kind of like spacing out, just walking slowly through the halls.
Wow.
She's just gonna stop and say, "Hi, Rattle.
Eh?
Would you like to go and chat with me?
About what?
Anything that's on your mind."
No.
That's okay. Let's go and get some coffee. Shizu's gonna just like
Oh!
very calmly just lead her towards the teleporter
Hi, chat.
to go to the galley.
It's like, sure, I like coffee.
Yeah, I thought you would. She's gonna take the grenade, give her a done.
Wait, what are you doing? She'll trade you the grenade for the coffee, though.
As any smart business person should.
After we get the coffee, I think I'll just take her up to the gunning station. We're just gonna sit there and just kind of
We
look
got some
out into the drift.
slurpers in chat. Oh!
Shoot these ass.
We need a slurp emote
Maybe
just
one.
for this
Maybe
one
just
moment.
Okay. So everyone else at the ship just frantically hears the guns fucking blasting into the drift.
It's kind of cute. This is kind of like a paternal, like
This is very
like a
cute.
nice little
Yeah.
empathetic.
Yeah.
empathetic-
Just,
He does get a little frustrated since you're in the drift. There's like
sitting in the lap.
there's like no world in which you can actually hit a passing asteroid while
You
you're in
can't-
the drift because you're going at like
The
FTL,
difference between a
and it's like,
slurp and a slip
It
is
doesn't mean that she
you
can't try.
can't hear a
Should
sip,
Rizzo
but
wake
you
up from
can
this?
hear a slurp.
from the gunshot.
No.
Or
No.
okay.
No.
I mean, I'd imagine the insulation's probably more than good enough, right?
I'm
Yeah.
also gonna blow your fucking minds, guys. If the gun's outside, there ain't no sound outside. It would only
True that.
be
Well, except for like the reverberations, like inside of the
Yeah.
ship.
yeah,
Yeah,
but that'd be purely mechanical. Well, not
Also,
purely,
yeah,
but for
I guess it depends. Like, what fucking sound does a laser weapon make? Like that.
It doesn't.
technology, I
It
guess,
wouldn't.
directed
It-
energy. You know
sci-fi
what I
has
mean? Like,
lied
what
to
kind of
you.
sound does that make?
Laser weapons would be silent. Anyway,
Yeah, but also
we
Star
already
Wars.
have
But also
laser
Star
weapons,
Wars.
technically. But it's
Yeah,
like,
but then how do the
is it
planets make
big
sounds?
tech? Are we talking like future fucking Star Wars blasters? Like,
yeah. How
Chris,
do
I need some fucking immersion.
Just
Maybe they pump the
told
noise
you.
into space. Maybe there's noise all throughout space. Someone the great noise leak.
we have
I
audio?
have
Just like a TIE fighter. For no reason. I don't
Love it.
understand why TIE fighters make that noise.
They're awesome. Do you want to know?
Isn't it like
Are you ready
Yeah,
for
the-
another fucking tangent? Last tangent before we continue. You know why they're called TIE fighters?
Probably not.
We talked about this before, but
We
yeah.
did.
Why?
It's my favorite TIE fact.
Yeah.
It's because the designers drew them up, and George Lucas was like, "Oh, I like that. It looks like a bow tie." So then, when Star Wars came out, and all the people were like, "What does tie mean?" They're like, twin ion engine." They had to make it up. It was fucking great.
Nice.
Anyway, that's a fun fact for y'all.
It is. Quite enjoy that one.
But Peter, can you tell us about asthma?
What do you want to know about asthma?
Well, Whoa! You're trying to talk? What?
Asthma is a long-term inflammatory disease of the airways of the lungs. It is characterized by variable and recurring
Whoa, that's
symptoms,
really interesting, Hugh.
reversible
Thanks for
airflow
telling us.
obstruction,
Whoa.
and easily triggered bronchospasms.
Oh,
Symptoms
bronchospasm.
include
Never heard that
episodes
word
of
before.
wheezing,
Wow, that's crazy.
coughing, chest. Wow.
That mind fucked me so hard, by the way, because I was just listening on my wireless headphones, and I'm like, man, why did Peter look that up? That's so crazy. I came out, I'm like,
I have never been
God,
so. I've never been so played in my life. Like, fuck.
It's wild. If you were a character in a movie, I'd walk away from that movie being like, this character is so over the top. There's no way this is a real fucking person. But I know you.
That's what I'm fucking saying. Is like, what?
It's a natural continuation of joke you weren't there for 30 steps of the joke for.
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm honored, but just like, I feel like I'm on fucking a prank show all the time. Like, where are the cameras? God damn.
Oh, that's too fucking funny.
dude, I pay good money to watch a fucking punk show, and Taming's the host. That'd be some entertaining fucking TV. Straight up.
That would be one of the best series I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Hands
I
down.
feel like that's just. I feel like every episode I just end up being punked myself. Though I feel like I end up
Exactly.
That'd make it even better.
Yeah, it'd be like a fucking like a comedy of errors or whatever. It's like just it keeps on going wrong and wrong. It's like a Looney Tunes. It'd be pretty good actually. Okay.
Anyways, where were we? Bring us back, Chris.
Yes, bring us back. Okay. Does the Rizzler, he's sleeping through 99% of stuff. Does he
Mhm.
wake up when he hears a call and the computer AI is like, it's from Tarika?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Instantly.
Yeah, like straight up. Boing.
Hello, Trig.
Yep.
Picks up his hair.
No.
She's like,
He wakes up beautifully.
Oh
Like,
my god!
it-
It's so, you know those little fucking. I'm thinking like the fucking Scrooge McDuck or whatever. You know, like the sleeping like cap or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
Does the Rizzler wear a sleeping cap?
Full silk pajama set.
Okay, including matching sleeping cap.
The sleeping cap.
That's
He's
somehow
got
doesn't match
the
his
mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I dig it.
Tarika
Sorry.
pops up on the screen.
Yeah, the fun part about it is that, like a very fun set of track pants, it's tearaway. So he hears the call. He's like, "Ha!"
I've been waiting for the tearaway.
Yeah. Rips it off. Fucking sprints.
Does that imply that he's wearing his ordinary clothes underneath his tearaway pajamas?
In this cartoon world that I'm illustrating, yes.
Okay. Because he was expecting Tarika's call.
Yeah, sure.
But also, he's only video conferencing with her, so like he actually still has the silk bottoms on. He just has to do the tearaway top.
No. So the fun part about the silk pajama
one
set,
piece.
it's a onesie.
Of course it is.
But it just
Why would
looks
I not
like
do that?
separate. It just looks separate.
It's intentionally designed to look like a two-piece, but it's
No,
actually just one piece.
I own a onesie like this. I shit you not.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That sounds
it's
so dumb.
dude,
Alright, whatever.
it's so comfy. Anyway, but yeah,
Slides into his seat. Pops open the call. She's like, oh, okay, you're good.
oh Tarika,
your
yeah,
last-
hey.
Your last message sounded really. I mean, I guess I should at this point start getting used to it because I feel like every time you call me from a job, it's always there's a bunch of complications and they don't make sense to me out of context, but it sounds alarming.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Oh boy. Well, we successfully, despite some slight interruptions. We successfully got all the death frexes. That was cool. They were on the ship. Turns out they had a nanite infection. So shit hit the fan. Everything
What happened
went.
to the assassin?
Oh, we killed him.
What? Okay, who sent him?
Oh, we don't know that yet. That because while we
Well,
were
never
trying
did.
to figure that out, shit hit the fan. I got really beat up. My shoulder got burned. Irvin spilled some oil. Shizu, I think, killed a black hole with another black hole.
Did I?
I'm not a
Did I do that?
physicist. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it was the gravity shit.
And then, but all things considered, we still saved the majority of the delivery, delivered on time, and we still got paid full contract.
Oh. That's...
It's been a trip back to Riga.
are you
What's up,
guys
Burley?
just planning to just show up to Absalom Station?
Yeah, we're almost there actually.
Are we concerned about the assassin and whatever the nanite sabotage was?
Yeah. So I think in our week off, while we're recuperating, Alan's gonna do some research, and Shizu said he was gonna go on a reconnaissance mission, and Irvin just blankly stared at me. So
Okay. I guess that's good news, kind of.
look,
Maybe. Well, you guys
overall
are
good.
Okay.
Yeah, overall
Yeah.
good.
Should I be concerned about my safety? Should I do something?
As it stands right now, I would say let's operate low key, especially until we get there and for this next week. Let's for now just not be seen together, any of us. Just I'll arrange for us to meet at some point once we know more. But I
Okay.
think for now it's best that we don't be seen together, only because of the risk of them figuring out you're working with us.
Gotcha. Are you guys gonna stay together?
I think so. I think only because they would be weird if we didn't.
Okay. I guess just pull into one of the smaller ports.
Yeah,
Absalom Station.
okay. I'll let Alan know, yeah.
Mhm.
But
Okay,
how are you? Oh my god!
Like, I mean, I've been good. I've just been hanging out. It's kind of weird being. I mean, I'm not technically retired, but servicing one ship instead of all of my
kidding.
EJ
Yeah.
Corp agenda, I've got like nothing but time. So
Fair?
I
Yeah.
started a new project.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm building a robot. It's fun.
You hear me just kind of, fuck, that's so cool.
Next robot.
Whoa, wow. So you're pretty, pretty
She's taking class levels.
technically capable, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, of course. I used to be a mechanic.
I had no idea. That's super cool.
Yeah. I might go.
This fucking screams first date energy, by the way. I love it. I
might,
so love it.
might go buy some guns.
Disgusting.
Buy some guns to maybe put on this robot, so maybe he can defend me in case of assassins.
Now you're thinking.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
I should wait for you to call me.
yes. And then it should be soon. And then we'll meet for like a drink and talk about it.
Okay, that sounds good. If you don't call me in a week, I will start calling you nonstop because I will be worried that you're dead.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
All right. See you
luck.
soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boop.
Click.
Shit. Fuck.
Perfect.
Why did I say that? Oh, fuck.
Alan has just been standing in the open doorway, sipping coffee, watching him as he turns around and goes, fuck, and he sees Alan sitting there, or standing there.
He's just been listening on the intercoms the entire
Everybody
time.
knows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he still thinks it's a secret.
Yeah.
He's like, as you were, and he just fucking walks by him.
Just watches him go.
In the grand scheme of things, that could have gone much worse.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh. He's so wholesome. Weirdly wholesome
I know.
star. Yeah.
Weirdly wholesome sex star. Yeah.
I think
I'm
you
breaking
like
down your
that.
preconceived notions about sex workers. That's my
Yeah,
mission
you're-
this
you're
campaign.
You're definitely doing something.
Nice. You're doing
Yeah,
God's
that's
work,
what-
Pete.
I know.
Oh, wait. He goes back to sleep. Trip down the drift continues. A few hours later, this is probably before most of the other three are about to go to sleep. Shizu gets a call from a blocked number on his personal communication device, not on the ship's device.
What's the range on the
Oh,
personal
interesting.
comms devices?
It depends. So yours can only go a certain distance, but then like other people might have a stronger one that can transmit to you. I think yours is like you bought the shitty one, so I think it's only
Yeah, just the basic.
yeah, it's like a couple miles. Then the next one would be like planet wide. The next one's like galaxy wide stuff. But yeah, so other people can call you. You can't call nobody else right now.
Gonna kind of sit there, look, and I'm probably gonna do the harmonic resonance or whatever the fucking thing is, for sense motive. I just get a bonus to sense motive. And I'll answer the call. Hello?
You hear Horizon's voice on the other line. He's like, Shizu.
Brother, how are you? It's good to hear your voice again. I hope that I don't know, I hope that your fortunes have been favorable.
Thank you. Business continues to be lucrative. I thought I would do you a professional courtesy, give you a call, and let you know that in my circles. Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I'm glad that you finally returned my call. I reached out to you to actually talk about the Golden League specifically. I had a lead on where potentially Sinjin actually could be. I've actually been waiting for your contact. How by the way did you get this number? I'm not registered anywhere. This is a completely anonymous phone. I'm in the middle of the drift now.
Sorry, I tapped your equipment when we hung out at the bar.
You're just doing your due diligence. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah, so if you want, you can destroy this phone after and get a new one.
Yeah, please just tell me next time, and I'd be happy to provide my contact information to you.
I didn't know at the time if we would remain allies or not.
Okay, well, it sounds like we still have, so fortuitous for us. Anyway, I'm sorry, you were saying.
Yes,
Anybody that can't read the chat on the stream. Having said the sexual, romantic, philosophical, and utilitarian tension is palpable, and then I said this gives first date energy, like type A business
like a
professionals
first
in
job
their
interview.
40s. And then Taming said, Mad
I
Men
don't
written
think it's
by
sexual
ChatGPT.
energy.
You
I
can
think
see
it's
it.
more
Okay.
like
Sometimes I don't know if it's
is
too small.
very, like,
So I just want to make sure.
Oh, like it's another
Fuck,
Solarian,
that's
and
good.
also it's like a representation of power that like he's kind of always sought after, which is like the solar weapon, which is not how he actually
Yeah,
ended up
that was a good line,
presenting
Taman.
with his power and like connection to
quip.
the universe. So that's the admiration is probably palpable. Probably could be misinterpreted as sexual chemistry though. That's hilarious.
I can see what Taming's saying though.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
anyway, it's like so through my own contacts in the bounty hunter sphere that I travel in, your crew's information has popped up. There's a sizable bounty out for you, and it has been put up by one Eline Risoria.
Interesting. don't think I'm familiar with that name.
She turns out is one of the leading officials of EJ Corp.
Oh, sick.
And then she's just gonna kind of think back, and that's the Rizzler's sister, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put there.
Yeah. And
Actually,
this is,
now that you mentioned that, I think I've actually had run-ins with her before. Not exactly the most amicable of women. I'm pretty sure that we commandeered something of high value from her previously.
That makes sense. She is covering her tracks well, and it is not a public bounty, so you won't be harried everywhere you go, but those in the know and many talented hunters may come looking for you, I'm sure. So
I greatly appreciate the information. Could we disperse some misdirection potentially? Potentially, we're found in the outer systems. Perhaps, maybe you found a transmission. Maybe you found a beacon, or there was a sighting that you or maybe one of your unnamed contemporaries might have heard of.
you can do a diplomacy check.
That's a good ask.
My thought is that it's mutually beneficial for us not to be seen or known to be in the area, because we have like intersecting objectives in terms of either dismantling or getting to Sinjin at the end of the day.
Sure.
You know? Also, why would he? I'm thinking. Diplomacy.
Yeah.
Huh.
Nice. I always forget you had like hella talking skills.
No, it's just because I have charisma points to fucking blow people up.
You're +9. That's pretty good.
That's true.
Damn,
Chris,
what?
I get 4 skill points per level, and I have 3 ranks in diplomacy. I
There
have
you go.
very little health.
There's a silence on the other end for a moment, and then he's like, I'll do that. But I just also, as another professional courtesy, if this bounty gets high enough, I will have to pursue it.
Well, I understand your desire for material benefit. I'm not sure if the financial compensation could ever outweigh the amount of interpersonal value that our shared objective might provide you.
There's the sexual tension.
Everything's got a number.
We both fucking hate the guy.
I know.
Yes, and I believe toppling Sinjin in the Golden League probably is a price point that is
Need
infinite.
a lot of money to fund that endeavor.
Or just the correct information and the correct opportunity.
Trust me, it's not a low number this bounty needs to reach. I'm just letting you know there is a number. It's very high.
It might be my hubris to a certain degree, but what is the bounty at? If I'm gonna be notorious and well known and have a blood price on my head, I'd love to know what that costs.
Come on.
Currently, it is suspiciously low, which is why I thought I'd call you now before it starts to rise, because I assume the longer you evade capture, the more paranoid she's going to get. But for the return of the ship and all the extermination of all of the crew on the ship, it's currently valued at 30,000.
Interesting. So it's actually a
Alright.
kill order. It's not a capture and commandeer. It's eradicate.
It's kill people, return ship.
Well, I think you'd be very interested to know the connections between this potential contract provider and Sinjin, but that's neither here nor there. We can discuss that at a future moment if the bounty does start approaching whatever your limit might be.
Of course.
What are you up to in today's day and age? I
You fucking stole my idea.
Sly dog.
I feel as though we could actually meet and discuss Solarian values and
Yes!
also potentially coordinate any plans or opportunities to take down Sinjin, I believe I might have some somewhat recent intel. Might be valuable.
You trust me enough to meet somewhere?
You trust me enough to take me at face value?
Yeah.
Well, then I the same. Since voted for me, he's probably doing much the same for me.
Yeah.
And I have to fucking add up plus 1d6.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you seems like he's being genuine over this call. Where are you going then?
I'll be somewhere around Absalom Station.
That's a big location.
Yes, but considering that I seem to have a live bounty out on me as well as my comrades in my current vessel, I don't know if in unencrypted communication channel would be the best way to present it. How about the first place that we happen to cross paths? I'll see you there in about 2 days.
Do you remember where we first
Wait.
crossed paths with
you
this
first met him
fucker?
on a different planet.
Did we? No,
Yeah.
it wasn't it at the bar or whatever? Oh,
Yeah,
that was on different.
it was
Yeah,
at the
it
bar
yeah,
on
it was in the terminal
Eox.
system.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's in the draw place.
Yeah, it is on the draw place, isn't it?
In it.
Will it be a good,
it-
like, public meeting location?
A bar. Just create a bar
I
in
mean,
your
I'm
mind's
sure-
eye.
Yeah,
Let's
you would
go
have
back
a
to
lot
the
of.
necro place. That was lit.
Yeah.
Yes.
definitely.
Oh,
you
that
could-
really good place that was lit.
Yeah, you could just make up any because there's like tons of large public spaces in Absalom Station. The place is basically like planet-sized, almost, or continent-sized.
Sure, I'll meet you in Compeki Plaza.
Perfect.
can't miss-
Kentucky Plaza.
There you go.
Compeki, it's from Cyberpunk, don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Like,
Sorry, I
alright,
thought you were being cool.
Yeah, we
I'll
all
try and
did.
get there in a few days.
Sorry.
Sounds good. I await for when our orbits intersect.
Jesus
that was a sexual
Christ, that was hot. That was hot.
Oh my god!
He actually said
He's
he-
just trying to be like business professional, but it just sounds like he's doing nothing but flirting.
he actually says that, hangs up, and then immediately, fuck. Shit. Just the same thing.
Yeah, where's
That's
my
so
love
funny.
interest?
I love
Wait,
this. I love this
Carissa would
episode.
do- She was like, I think that went pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he called me back.
That's fucking
See,
awesome.
there's the one romance that can't happen in the show, but it's written as a romance, and then there's this
Yes.
one that all the fans will ship for
Yes.
all of time.
Yes.
Definitely like
Precisely.
A shit, like,
So,
hard shit by the fandom, but like Shizu was just like, totally
Yeah.
fuck,
Yep.
literally in outer orbit.
hilarious. Alright. Those are the only other phone calls we get. Over
Oh
our course.
fuck! I was so hoping Taming would get one. Oh my
God.
god.
Developing
Oh.
S-links.
Yeah. Dude, maybe his fucking doctor could be calling him for more necrographs. Who knows?
The doctor is already intimately tied to us via the fine print in our health insurance policy.
Yep.
Not that you guys know that.
was
Oh,
about to say,
I know
Shizu
that.
takes
I
the
remember that
opportunity
part.
of 2 days in hyperspace to fucking read all the finite details, and I don't think he likes that part very much.
Bro, what do you mean?
He has a fundamental moral refutement when it comes to any form of necrographs. He finds
That's-
it fucking deplorable as shit.
That's fine and cool. He gave us a discount on our health insurance premiums, so
A discount on your health insurance. Shizu will go uninsured, and that's totally fine. Treat him as a freelance agent. We're renegotiating when we get back to Absalom Station.
he's still a doctor.
Anyway,
I don't
arrive
like
back.
Irving's a doctor.
Irvin's a very good doctor, okay? He saved my life.
Yeah. He tried to save mine
He tried.
with violence.
Exactly, Captain. That's what I'm worried about. Irvin's trying to save lives, okay? It's a double-edged sword.
Alright, so we get back to Absalom Station, parking in a much smaller, less used airlock of the ship, and we now essentially have a bit of downtime. What are people's plans, goals? How are we splitting money? Unless you stop her, Rattle looks like she's collecting a lot of her explosives from her room and just leaving the ship without informing anyone of what she's doing.
Even after she's did a nice like heart-to-heart therapy session with her and like let her blow shit up.
What if
That's
she's
kinda crazy.
hey, why be such a
She
pessimist?
lost her 2 brothers.
What if she's selling it all, buddy? What if she's giving up on her life of
What's the
violence?
probability of the explosives fanatic just getting rid of all of the explosives?
So horrifically low. But
Yeah.
like, come on, man.
It's like that's like Urban being like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to AA. You know, like
Straight edge from now on.
Turkey, baby, new start for me.
Today,
Like, no.
I'm going to rehab.
Yeah, I don't know about that. And I guess Shizu will kind of, you know, he just happens to be walking down the hallway
Kevin's getting
and
strong.
happens to look into the room and, hey, we've arrived. Rattle, how are you feeling since we last talked? I see. Are you planning on going somewhere?
Need to blow
So I
some
got
more
a
shit up.
stuffy nose. If you hear smelling and sniffing,
That is a
My bad.
relatable desire. I can understand that. Did you have any things to explode in mind necessarily?
Yeah, I was gonna go to our old spot in the junkyard and just kind
Oh.
of blow up everything,
oh yeah, all right.
and then I don't know. I might come back and ask for some help.
With
Hmm.
what?
I might try to find our mom, tell her what happened.
You get
How
Huh.
dare you turn this throwaway side character into somebody I
Yeah.
care about, you
like a
motherfucker!
deep, like fucking interpersonal.
How
humanitarian
dare you
story.
take this flat character and turn them round? Fuck! I don't even care what we do next. We're finding your goddamn mom.
Your mother. You. I don't think you guys ever mentioned your mother. You always just mentioned that it was the 3 of you.
Yeah, we haven't seen her in a really long time.
Oh. I think that I could probably speak for most of the crew. We'd be more than happy to try and help reunite you guys. Do you know where we could potentially begin looking after you know, commit some arson?
Oh, like I said, I need to blow stuff up first because I don't know if I actually want to find her. She's not a nice lady, or not a nice lady. So I don't know. I'll think about it.
Okay. Well. You have the captain's contact. Please take care of yourself and stay under the radar. You know.
Yeah. If I get back and you guys are gone, I guess that's okay. But I'll try to be back not in too long.
Shizu's like actually kind of having like kind of a crisis of confidence right now because he's like, this is a loose end. This is a fucking huge liability.
Turns around and starts walking again.
She's gonna like really quickly just fucking go straight to Alan. Alan, hey.
He's like
buddy.
packing up his stuff, getting ready to go to the station. He's like, what?
Hey, and now that we're here, I need you to tail her. That's a loose end that could potentially totally blow our entire cover.
Fucking
She's gonna
love.
explode things, and she could be captured, and it could lead directly to us. I think we might want to repark the ship. I need to go and talk to the captain, but I wanted to make sure that you.
I love how we've turned
Only if
Alan
necessary.
into a fucking like
He's a hitman.
no, he's a babysitter. And
He is also a babysitter.
and-
Dude, he's a fucking assassin ninja, right? So he can fucking like stealth and
Not an
like
assassin ninja. He's a computer nerd that's learning how to shoot.
he's
Bird operative.
he is he is a babysitter and errand boy. Because whenever we have a task to watch somebody to make sure something bad doesn't happen, we're like, that's Alan. That's his job.
He's the responsible one.
God damn it.
It's like,
It's delegation of, tasks. Okay, division of labor, Peter. Come on.
Yeah.
what is she doing? Why are we
seems
letting
as
her
though
go?
it seems as though she's going through her own personal grieving process, as they say. So, once she, lets it all out, as they say, just, I don't know, make sure that she doesn't get black bagged out of nowhere. By the way,
I'll go follow her.
I forgot to tell you there might be a mild black market bounty on our heads, but that was to be expected, of course. We stole a highly experimental and very, very valuable piece of technology, and so quite
You
obviously.
find out.
How did I find out?
Are you being serious, or is this
No,
Shizu?
sorry, that's Chris. That's Chris.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, what is Shizu's motivation? I don't think Shizu sees Horizon as a bad guy necessarily. He's assuming positive intent, even though quite obviously Horizon's not as good of a dude as Shizu just happens to perceive him as. Horizon actually contacted me with goodwill and actually put it on our radar.
The bounty hunter.
Yes, the bounty hunter that happens to be the enemy of our enemies, so that would potentially make him an ally.
Right, but the bounty hunter told you about a bounty on us?
I'm sorry, is this the Grand Theft Auto hacker calling the bounty hunter a bad guy? Like, I don't understand.
I don't give a fuck about his morals. Did you tell him anything? Like where we're parked?
No, of course not.
Yeah,
Why
that
would
would
I
be
divulge that
absurd. That would be absurd.
I didn't even know where we were going to be parked when he called me.
Should I follow you instead of the goblin?
If you want to, but I think that she's probably more of a liability.
Is she? Oh god.
Yes.
Okay. So, he just grabs his bag. He's like, "Fucking, I'm going. Call me if something happens." And he runs after the goblin.
And she's just gonna look down and at the just recently smashed phone. Okay. First step, buy a phone, Captain.
Hilarious. All right. What are the other three's plans now that Irvin and Riz quickly discover that Rattle and Alan are both gone already without telling them anything?
Yeah. Shizu, you said you're gonna talk to Riz before I make a decision?
Yeah. It has the captain risen from his risen from his slumber.
Nice. Fucking
Thanks.
man, we're funny tonight.
Or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think since his door no longer closes, like Shizu probably just walked by.
I fixed it.
Oh, you did. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Rizzler's just up and about, getting ready to go to the Chez Riz, I believe is what I called his apartment.
Good risings, Captain. I have some information that I wanted to translate over to you, but unfortunately you were in your hibernation.
Sure.
But I'm glad to see you look up and rested, and we should
Yes.
probably talk tactics and general covert
fuck.
behavior.
Yeah,
Seems
okay.
that we might have drawn a little bit of attention from your sister.
Wha- Oh, wait. What?
Yeah, we stole her ship, and so she's put out a bounty. I'd imagine that's probably where the bounty hunter that tried to
Damn it.
murder us came from.
Damn it. How could I have been so stupid, Shizu? Why
On a
didn't you
positive
stop me?
On a positive note, that means that Tarika is not a double agent, so that
She never was a double agent.
I didn't know that.
I did. Now, okay. Why didn't you stop me?
From what?
He points behind him on a shelf. You see that ship?
Yes.
Do you remember when we? Yeah. Do you remember when we stole this ship?
This ship or
That ship.
This ship. That ship.
Small ship. Decorative ship.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
I might have left a note. It said, haha, gotcha, sis. Come get your pretty little ship. I thought that she would think it was this ship. And now I'm realizing that note has two meanings. Meaning this ship.
Well, that's
So unfortunately, we didn't really steal covertly, because I told her exactly who stole the ship. Well,
What?
that's complicated, isn't it?
what.
Do you have siblings, Shizu?
Yes.
If you don't understand a silly little prank for your sister or brother?
I understand the nuances and the inter-sibling bonding through adversity and pranking and teasing and such. I think this specific situation might fall slightly out of those parameters.
I hear what you're saying. I'm going to make some calls, see a couple familiar faces, and I will get back to you about this whole line situation.
You can just
Or Aline, however her name's
real quick. I don't know if you'll be able to go back to Casa de Riz, unfortunately. I'd imagine that is probably...
Do I look Spanish to you?
Yes?
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
What nationality does Riz have on his like bio? Like
It's like he kind of looks like
OnlyFans.
multi-ethnic. You know, he acts kind of like fucking conventional Hispanic.
He's the
like
Rizzler.
Fluid, very sexual and stuff.
My hair is in
he's kinda just, like,
two
you know,
lights in a
multicultural.
row. What a legend. This is
It's like
this is
likely
the
Middle
third
Eastern, but it
stream
could be
this
like
week.
some fucking
Monday,
South American or whatever.
Tuesday, and Wednesday, Alice. The Rizzler is the Rizzler. His 23andMe says 100% Rizzler.
It's actually 24 in me now.
Oh shit, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that extra chromosome.
New genome. It's okay.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I don't think you'll be able to go back to your personal abode. I would imagine if they somehow tracked us to a hostile foreign planet.
This is the
on a
year
job
of
that
unsupervised
theoretically
fun.
she would have struggled to be able to actually tie to us in the first place and sent assassins there to get us. I'd imagine that your known place of residence in the central hub of the galaxy might be compromised.
You make a great point. Maybe I'll just start my calls here
Good. That's a good start.
and then go to Shayriz. If you would be so kind to clear it for me, security officer, and he dangles his house key in front of him.
I don't think this is a
The comeback's
clearing
real!
type of endeavor.
2024 is a
And
year
maybe
for
we can go
content.
Covert. Once the city goes into whatever the equivalent of nighttime, or it becomes slightly more docile. But I actually need to go and make contact with a potential informant, actually, specifically on this topic. So while you are engaging in your contacts. I just need to go and meet Horizon. It sounds as though he's the one that actually keyed us off in the first place, so I want to see if he has any more information.
Yeah, right. Oh, okay, so you have to go meet with the bounty hunter who told you this information?
I mean, yes, more to just confirm and see what the actual situation is. We'll be meeting in Confetti Plaza. I will be wearing my disguise, as per usual. Not that it will do very much, but yes, that is my plan. Is that okay with you, Captain?
Yeah, that's cool. Did he say how much the bounty is?
He said that it wasn't worth his time at the moment, so it wasn't all that much. Why are you thinking like a Han Solo kind of swap-a-roo to get closer to your sister in order to do like some fucking escapades?
No, I just want to know how much my sister is willing to throw at killing me.
I think she's afraid at the moment. I don't think that it's not on the main channels for bounties as of this point. It's
a number, Shizu.
I was not provided a number, unfortunately. It sounds as though it's very menial at the moment. Hey, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Anyway,
was he?
Yeah.
30
grand.
BG?
K credits.
Oh, 30K.
30,000.
Yeah.
30 thou wow.
But it was for the whole group, so technically if you divide it by
yes,
4,
the Rizzler's sister
how
is
much
elite.
her brother's worth.
I don't think Shizu wants to tell him necessarily. Not to withhold the information, but because he doesn't see the benefit. Quite obviously, the Rizzler is prone to emotional lapses in judgment when it comes to his sibling interpersonal endeavors, so we'll probably withhold it. Huh.
So no number. Well, that bitch.
Sounds as though she doesn't value
Not
it
even
very
a
much,
worthwhile. You don't even care about me, Shizu.
That's okay.
If she
Captain.
cared about killing me, that'd be 250,000 credits.
Your self-value comes from within, not from the validation of your psychopathic murdering sister.
I don't need a therapy session, Shizu. Now get out of my ship.
Okay, I'll be back later.
If that's his sister, can I call you brother-in-law?
She's gonna
Sure.
go and fucking meet Horizon.
Alright, he goes off to get ready for his first date. What's Irvin doing?
And we'll see about
I'll
Skarner.
go
The
back
big
to that
Skarner
fucking
changes are
Necro
coming
Rave
this
area.
season, dude. It's not gonna be the same.
I want to try and get details on recent ships that have come in, and
Are you
because
gonna steal another ship?
No. Remember that ship, the cruise liner that was
Yeah.
tampered with? I
Yeah,
want to
that
see if
we
any
got
more
the
developments
correct
have come in with that
Ooh.
quest line as it was.
Here, that's a good toy, little bug.
Alright, so we will do that. Let me see. And then what's the Rizzler doing?
He's
Calling
gonna call his sister.
Just directly?
Yep.
Alright.
This is what you get for telling the Rizzler.
Okay, hold on.
Damn it.
I have seen the new champ.
Let me think of what's the easiest thing to do.
His
for
hit
him.
is cool. I hate his
Totally
voice
might
actor.
require
Damn
note
it.
checking.
It's really annoying.
It
I don't know if I'll
out,
play him
so
just
like,
because of that.
I can't do
I'm
anything.
petty.
Okay, whatever.
Doing good. Yeah, I will. Just for you, buddy.
Wait, well, there's a chance that nothing comes of it at all. So, first, let me have Mr. Irvin's gather information check for Ruben. Is he doing anything?
The
Okay.
design is kind of dunky.
What do you usually
Yeah.
do for that?
Yeah, very much.
Normally it's diplomacy, but you're also welcome to use the other talking skills if you're just trying to like bully people information or like sweet talk them with deception or something like that.
I'll have to do
And then
another
on top of
Smash
it, you can
stream
sweeten
soon.
the
I was
deal
watching some
with
old
either,
clips.
like bribes
And
or
I
like
watched
whether
my
it's
ass
real
get
credits,
kicked a
or
lot.
in your case, you're going to a rave place, you're
So,
passing out free drugs or whatever like that, and then that gives you bonuses to your checks.
Smash
Definitely the
streams.
drugs.
Okay.
I just wanna. I guess I would phrase it in a way that's like, hey, any like new cruise liners coming in? What's the big street? Like, any of you guys from the new M5 I saw in the hangar? Just like that, I guess.
Fuck.
If that makes sense. So I guess diplomacy.
Yes.
If that's how it's done. Okay.
Yep.
Dude, I love Irvin and Miami Vice. This shit's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, for real.
Maybe
Alright.
like steals like one of the Riz's like fucking Hawaiian shirts or some shit.
So you.
No, no, no. I'm like the persona. I'm like the doc. I'm the doc. I'm drug everything.
I'm drunk everything, baby.
Like a lot.
Hilarious. Alright, so you run into a Lashunta who, once you see, he's in there, and even though a lot of people in the place are undead stuff, this person is still alive, but you see they have quite a few necrographs on their body, so they're kind of like a hybrid between an undead and a human, and you basically spend a fair amount of time with this person in the club where you're just like getting to know them, handing them like free stuff, and they like run into you several times throughout the night and stuff like that. And basically the last, you eventually turn the conversation towards the ship where you're like trying to figure out about it and stuff, and you're like asking people.
Yeah.
Okay. So he has introduced himself as May, M-E-I, and he's like, oh, yeah, no, I know about that ship. Like, I know about that ship.
You were on the ship, dude. You've been.
No. I wasn't on the ship, but. And at this point, you've given him a bunch of shit, and he's drank a lot, so he's like kind of out of it. But it's like, no. Like, I know about the ship because I spoke to someone who knows about the ship.
Dude, I've spoken to many people. When I close my eyes, I see so many people. What do they look like? Where are they? I can't see them. Where are they in my head? I don't see them. It's just black, dude. Where are they?
When your eyes.
What?
Now it's
You?
not black anymore. That's crazy. Yes, I know. So
No,
look,
but
no one's gonna believe me, but it was like not an inside job. It was an outside job, but it wasn't pirates.
What is happening right now?
but if everything is one and the same, how could it come from the outside? It's all one system. Like you can't like escape space, dude. It's too bad, big.
Well, it came
inside
from
job, man.
no, it came from inside
It's
space.
all an outside
Because this
job.
guy exists, but he didn't work for the ship. I mean,
Dude, was he like on like a paper? Like I'm on a paper sometimes, but I don't like want to be on the paper. And sometimes I don't even like say I'm like on the paper. And then was he like the paper? Like how do you know is the guy like is he like where you see him or is he like a different guy? Where was this guy?
I don't know what paper you're talking about that he's supposed to be on, but I found out.
Manifest, bro. The manifest, bro.
Oh, no, he wasn't on that paper. He wasn't a passenger or anything. He
Bro, he snuck
lives
on?
here, like not far from here.
Dude, I'm sorry. Just so, as a real quick interjection, I thought taming was doing like a really fucking hip euphemism for like ecstasy tabs. You know, like on the paper, like you know,
No.
like it, oh Jesus Christ, dude! I was like, damn, taming, like what the fuck? That's like
He's just going in.
so not within what I would expect for you to know.
No, I-
Yeah, so that's exactly why taming would know it.
And like he was kind of acting in that, and whatever. I'm sorry. Continue.
Like you,
Continue,
I
I'm
guess.
sorry. I
Bro.
thought that was so funny.
It's like no, he
Man.
lives like close to here.
Why would he do that? That's fucking mean, bro.
For the same reason anyone does anything in this world, for fucking money, man.
I'm not doing anything for money. I'm fucking broke all the time. I spent all the money on these fucking grenades and this weed.
Well, that's because you're a real one, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah,
Tell me.
exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah, but this
What?
guy, he's kind of an asshole. I went in for like a regular surgery, and he replaced like 7 parts on me. I didn't even ask.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you talking about my primary care physician? Bro.
Who's that?
Hold on.
Whoa, 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 man.
Yeah. Wait, what was his name? I can't find it.
Is it Reigen?
Reigen. Yeah.
Reigen Bull. You talking about the Bull? Are you on?
The
Yeah.
Bullmeister?
The fucking guy who did it.
Bro, how do you do that? I never seen. He's only been in that one room. How do you leave? What?
What? He can leave. He has feet.
What? Dude. I thought he was too busy, man.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. But it was a plan, right? He had someone else help him, and there was real pirates, but like he did it.
So he didn't leave the room. Is what you're saying?
Well, I mean, at some point he did. He's the reason the engine blew up.
Do you got like proof of that? Or like, is this just?
I mean, I read it on his computer.
What? Why'd you go?
I went in for surgery, and he replaced like
What?
7 things. I had to recover for so long.
I'm doing fine with mine. Have you seen this gland, bro?
I see a scar.
Dude,
You ever seen a gland like this? Huh. Square up!
See the heart that's in me.
I don't have exoskeleton vision. That wasn't one of the things he gave me.
Dude, you should go in again next time and get it. He's a good guy.
He freaking murders people for money, and also I just wanted a cool skeleton arm, and he gave me like 7 other parts.
Well, you get the skeleton arm?
Yeah.
Nice. I dig it.
Oh, sick,
Works
bro.
great.
Alright. I'm gonna... I don't remember what I was doing, but I probably gotta go. I think there was like a goblin that I need to like... Bye. See you, May. Hey,
Yeah.
do I have their contact info?
Yeah, you have contact info for Reigen.
Or May.
For who?
For May.
May, to save it.
The guy he was just talking to.
Oh, for May. Yes. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, okay, cool. And that's all I'm gonna do for now. If
Okay.
you want to swap to someone else.
Okay. You got that. And then we'll do. I feel like the Rizzlers one's gonna be the hardest. So we'll pause here for our mid-session break for a bit. I'll gather some notes for Horizon and probably the Rizzler's sister. So.
Yeah, this has been a good one.
Alright,
Real
so
doozy.
10 or so minutes.
10-minute break, y'all.
Dude, the Party Boy mix works so well for that club.
The Party Boy mix?
Oh,
is that what you're listening to?
Mix, but then doesn't fucking make like references to ecstasy. Whatever. Yeah, okay.
No, the guy who like wears his glasses like curved like this I was talking about last night.
Yeah.
You know.
Honestly, this is like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Like you're just Johnny Depp.
That was
Dude, I saw it for the first time. Fucking dinosaur scene.
Yeah, dude.
that was a wild
it's
scene you just did, Taming. It took me a minute to really catch up. The first like 2 minutes, I was like, "What
You're
the
like, what is
fuck
happening?
are they saying right now?"
Same.
God.
You are not alone.
And then I was like, "Oh wait, Irvin's doing a bit, and he's just
Or he's, like, undercover,
insanely no,
essentially.
but he's like method actor, undercover cop. He was actually that high, but he was conscious enough to get the yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Irvin continues to surprise me every fucking session.
Urban's just that like the fucking the little sprinkle of chaos, you know, that you need.
Dude, I
Yeah.
thought the character was gonna be way different before the first session, and then I just started yelling, and now I'm here.
Yep.
Well, it's so funny actually. If you look into the Sheeran, it actually totally fits.
Yeah, I know. You mentioned that like session
Yeah,
like 6 or
yeah,
something.
because I dove into it like pretty hard because I was like, I don't know. I was interested in, like, the different races and stuff, and so I watched like a fucking 20-minute video about the
Okay,
Sheeran and like talking about the
Excuse me. I'll be right
what the
back.
fuck's it called?
I'm gonna
The hive
take
or
off my
whatever.
wound.
Yeah,
my
that you
bandage.
guys broke. You guys, Sheeran are just like the
And,
Yankee of Starfinder, essentially.
I'll be back. So listen to Chris and Taming
Right?
talk about whatever the fuck.
And my character, I took this thing where it's individual obsessism. So usually you get something that helps you with group checks. But because I took this, I'm really good at mysticism, and I do kind of my own thing, which it kind of fits really well into the whole. I'm kind of a bad boy.
But like unintentionally, because I'm just following my own path.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm not really, like trying. I'm just naturally this way. You got eggnog? Is that
Huh?
eggnog? Is that eggnog?
Coffee?
Oh, that looks like eggnog.
Coffee. It's 2 shots of espresso and like super frothed, like nice milk, essentially.
Did you froth it yourself, like, or was it just pre-frothed?
No,
I
have a like a full like espresso like machine thing. So like I grind my beans and that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm gonna look up what a fucking frother machine is. This is.
I'm
wild.
just gonna send you a link to my cooking appliance.
Okay.
Frothing is essentially just pumping in neuralized or whatever, like it's essentially just like a jet of steam essentially that you push into milk, and it essentially creates tiny little micro air bubbles, and so it like froths it up.
Dude, it's crazy how like few ingredients we actually eat.
Right? Except for like all the additives and fucking poisons and toxins and pesticides and preservatives that they then add on top of the bullshit.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna be 80. I'm gonna have like a fucking nervous breakdown. I've been eating eggs my entire goddamn life.
I don't think eggs are necessarily the problem yet.
No, I don't mean they're a problem. I just mean, when is an asteroid gonna crash into the planet and there's like, oh, there's new berries. Oh, there's a black chocolate bar that like grows into the trees. You know what I mean? When is there gonna be like a new plant?
That's a good respond to that question, to be perfectly honest. Here you go. By the way, this is my coffee machine. There you go. So it has the thing on the right. It's just it's a frothing wand essentially. So it's just like a very, very like, it's like a pinprick hole. And so when you turn it on, it just sends like boiling hot water through it. So it just creates a fucking event.
Oh, okay. I know what this is. They have these in the Starbucks.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they have like much bigger versions, but
yeah. Okay, I recognize. it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ja.
That's really cool.
It's really good. I never go out for coffee. I make better coffee than pretty much any like coffee place that I go to.
But what about the experience?
Of getting burnt coffee for too much money, poor customer service, loud ambiance.
And also misspelling your name.
Actually, they never misspell my name. Chris is the conventional spelling of Chris, actually, so they don't fuck it up, actually.
They could misspell my name, or they might not. I don't know.
Fuck you,
Hi, Peter.
I love you.
Welcome back, Peter.
Was Chris talking about espresso machines? I use this exact one.
Oh, you two are like best friends.
I mean, I don't even know if I'd call us friend. No, I'm kidding. I don't know if he took off his headphones. That was
Wait.
purely a bit if he was still listening.
And it's flaming otherwise.
Yeah.
Does that mean there's a slot open, Peter?
For
I
my
can't-
best friendship,
I need to get a plat, dude.
you need to get a what?
I need to get to plat.
You need to hit a plat. I didn't even hit plat.
You talking about it the entire year? Come on!
I was close. No, so the reason I didn't is because I stopped playing League at like right before Thanksgiving, and then I went to
Yeah,
Wisconsin
that's
for a week, and then 2 weeks later I went back to Wisconsin for Christmas, and I just didn't play League, and I haven't really until last night. And so the whole like last 2 months of the season, like I didn't play any ranked, so I just didn't have the time.
Alright. Well, you're gonna get an easy ticket to plat because Titanic Hydra's back, baby.
Is it really? Oh man.
Well, items been there, but the active cleave.
Yeah, but the good part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's back, baby.
Fuck yeah. Sick. Oh man, that means I can play mathematically correct set again.
Yes.
Oh fuck yes. I love that build.
It's cool. You can build Tiamat on Assassins now as well. There's an Assassin Tiamat.
Oh, interesting. So did season the season start today?
Yes, I was. That's why I was so addicted to playing the ARAMs because I was testing out the new items.
Oh, so there was no preseason? They just jumped from one season to the next? Because the ranked season ended like yesterday.
It said go play ranked to me, and it said it's ending in like 150 days or whatever.
Yeah, that's the split. Wow. Oh, so no, that's fuck League. That's a much better system. I love that. That's a great call.
I think everyone gets the Victoria skins now. Like you don't have to be gold and plus now.
No. I think gold is the threshold to get the skin, but then
No, Anivia. Anivia was had iron, silver, bronze chromas.
what the fuck's what's the point then?
Well, you get a better chroma or whatever.
Yeah, but like that's just a chroma. That's so much less valuable than a skin.
I'm sorry they're dedicated to making like a better skin that everyone wants to use instead of like just a skin to pump out like Victorious Aatrox that like, oh, we have to make a skin this year.
Did they distribute those today?
Nope, it's on January 24th. It's Tryndamere. I posted it in Lobby General.
Yeah, the Tryndamere. So that's this year's Victoria skin.
No, that was the one that's gonna drop on the 24th, like the reward for this split.
Oh, for this split is that one. Oh, okay. So then Anivia was this most past
What's
one?
the last one? Yeah.
Did they give that out yet?
I think so. I don't know though. I didn't play ranked and also I don't really play.
Oh my god. That
What?
fucking scared
Papercraft Anivia is the best.
No, that's fine. Sorry, I got a follower notification about shit. That was so loud, so suddenly.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, capable contract.
Capable contract. Hi chat. How's it going?
Hi chat.
Hi chat.
I'm back. I washed my arm. Yeah, they did give it out, but I don't have any. Well, can I see chromos? Maybe not. I'm just getting a lot of practice.
Hi Chris, we're talking about League because of course we are.
Oh yeah, naturally.
Yeah.
What's League of Legends? I forgot.
Anivia.
More of a mindset really.
Okay, you do get the chroma. Yeah, so everybody got a Victoria skin? Man, that's garbage.
So, did you get the chroma for every tier below you? Or
Yeah, I have iron, bronze, and silver, and gold.
Cool.
Or whatever
Nice. Okay.
the order is, yeah.
Okay. The iron one looks the best, other than Challenger. To me, at least.
I didn't even look at them that closely, but... What the hell's the point of a Victoria skin then, man?
That's what I said.
That's so...
Y'all are exclusive haters, come on.
It's not...
It's not a participation trophy, bro.
Yeah, it was a reward for reaching a certain threshold.
Yeah.
And it was a good reward, typically, right? Like, for a long time.
No.
Hey, shut up.
Most of them are cool, other than
Most
the
of them are
Jarvan
sick.
one.
What? Graves is the only good one.
What?
Who?
No. Have you seen Elise, Maokai,
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
Oriana?
I don't... Ugh.
Whatever.
That Maokai and Elise one those are good.
Yeah, not the point. So taking a whole skin that's dedicated to how well you did and saying, all right, never mind. Everybody gets a skin
in the games.
every year. That's boring. That's a handout. that doesn't motivate you to strive for anything, because then they're like, all right, you know that skin we give out every year? You get to make it a slightly different color for how well you did.
And most of the good rank colors suck.
Yeah.
The plat and diamond ones every year look like trash.
Dude, they need to stop trying, honestly.
I don't know what's up with those chroma colors, but they ain't good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any emerald ones yet, but
Yeah, so I'm not the biggest fan of that change, because that's a stupid change. Now it's like, oh, I don't care what rank I end. Every year I cared. I was like, I got at least gold,
Well,
because then I get the cool thing.
You're assumed to get gold though, aren't you?
At this
There's,
point,
like, never been a
yes.
struggle.
No, oh god, it was a multi-year struggle. Trust me.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, I mean, at this point it doesn't matter, because I know I'll get gold no matter what, because I'm that good at the game, right? I've put in the time, I've learned what I need to do to consistently place gold. Sick. I was always motivated by the skin, so I'm like, that's a cool, fun reward.
Yeah, but why did you want to get plat then?
Because it was one step above gold. Like, I had a baseline, right? And once I hit that baseline, I was like, okay, cool, I achieved this, I get a reward. That feels good. Now that I've sunk well over 1,000 hours into this game, achieving this first goal, something sunk cost fallacy, I gotta get better to make this game worth the amount of time I put in. That's why I want to hit plat. It was all about the cool reward at first, and now it's a challenge to myself.
I think it's just agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's fair. Tell you what, what'd you call it? Petra fluid?
Petrofluid.
This Petra fluid is fucking great.
I know, right? We should set the science lab on fire mode. Oh,
I agree.
You didn't have his headphones on. You're flaming. You flamed.
I was so tempted when Chris put all the petrofluids together with his gravity thing, but I was like, I mean, it would be irrelevant. But because it was the original reason the arcane area was dangerous was because of all of the fluids and stuff in there were mixing uncontrollably. So when you put them together, I was like,
I thought that was gonna
an
happen.
explosion.
It'd be funny if we blew it up a second time. Yeah, that would have been great.
Super tempted. I thought about it for quite a while you guys were like RPing out that scene,
right.
But ended up not doing it because I was like, what really happens if it does? I don't know.
Fucking blows like half of the ship up, including KOing
Wow,
Shizu.
we're in drift and you just fly out into the multiverse. It's gone.
I was kind of hoping I get to roll on the 1d6 chart again.
That'd be such a sick way to just kill the campaign. Like, Shizu blows a big enough hole in the ship to suck all of us out, and we're just lost in drift space. End of campaign, start again next week, new characters. That would be so Elden Ring punishing.
You are dead.
Fuck.
Did you hear that story about the airplane that the door flew off?
Yeah,
I did hear
dude,
about
because
that.
it happened in my fucking city. Everybody won't shut up about it.
The kid that's so close to the door, his shirt gets ripped off and his mom has to hold him there. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wild.
Aviation is fucked, dude.
Yeah.
Aviation
legit.
is super fucked. My grandpa's a retired pilot, so he has a lot of free time and not a lot to do, and so he spends the majority of it just like looking up like aviation news and stuff. So I'm fucking mainlined directly into God. If anyone even fucking sneezes on an airplane, I feel like I hear about it. It's
the Air
crazy,
Canada?
dude. It's only getting worse.
The what?
Air Canada is what you're talking about?
I don't think it was Canada.
It was an
Air
Alaska
Alaska.
Airlines. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
so.
But it has nothing to do with the airline. It has to do with the Boeing
But
plane
yeah, that
itself.
type of ship.
Yeah.
We love
It
Boeing.
sounds like it was just a fucking. It was like a cascade of errors or whatever. Like a whole bunch of people just collectively fucked up one after another, and essentially no one did their goddamn due diligence. And then
Wanna
bad things
hear
happened. And now there's like
cool-
fucking 100 planes grounded.
Want to hear a cool but kind of scary comparison to the Great Wall of China?
A
We
little
bring them
bit.
together. Okay, so
Sure. Yeah.
when they were first building the Great Wall of China, they would have people who were bricklayers, obviously, and
Yeah,
then they
they
would
got
have
like built into it.
well,
Sorry.
not that. So
Oh,
they had bricklayers, and then they also had the inspectors who had to make sure the bricklayers were doing their job properly, right? And this was obviously the most important defensive structure in all of the empire at the time. So the guy didn't just have one inspector. There was a row of 6 inspectors. Each inspector would inspect the next brick to make sure it was perfect and put it in and installed properly. And at any point in that chain, if one of the inspectors found a mistake, everyone that had gone prior to them was killed. So the bricklayer was killed, and the first 3 inspectors were killed if the 4th guy found it, because they obviously can't do their fucking job properly. So
What
they intensely
dynasty-
scrutinize that shit.
Wow.
What dynasty was the Great Wall built under?
Oh fuck, I don't remember off the top of my head anymore.
Yeah, it's not trivia.
Because
I know.
I don't know very much
What are you
about
asking?
Chinese history. What imperial
Ming
dynasty?
Dynasty.
Like
Ming dynasty?
Han
Yeah.
I
or
thought.
Ming?
Yeah, it was Ming.
The only one that I really know, though. That's interesting. Yeah, and I don't know, man. China does a lot of that, like, oh, you fucked up once, centralized power, now you and your family are dead.
It incentivized them to do fucking good work, so rarely did anyone mess up, and that Great Wall of China's still fucking there, ain't it?
I just watched I think it was like season 5 or 6 or something, so like early 2000s South Park, where they have to build a fucking wall around South Park, and so they get the Chinese guy to build it, and then out of nowhere the Huns just start coming in, just start fucking wrecking it. So the entire time you're telling me that story, I'm just thinking about him getting like fucking encased in like sweet and sour pork. So yeah,
Nice.
that's where my brain was.
Hilarious.
South
Okay.
Park is a wild show.
I fucking
really
love
is.
that show. I think it might supersede Rick and Morty, just barely. Only because Rick and Morty has like tarnished its legacy and you know, unfortunately.
I'm a blasphemer. I didn't really super enjoy either of the shows.
Oh, I hate South Park.
I don't hate it, but I never was like super into it.
Yeah,
and then I
hate's a
felt the
strong
same way
word.
about Rick and Morty.
I've never cared to watch South Park because I hate the way it looks. I've heard it's wonderfully written. I'm sure it is.
Yeah,
I can't get past how stupid it
it's
looks.
just social. It's just social commentary.
Well, right. So is all comedy for for that sake of that argument. But like, I hate the way it looks, and I just never cared to watch it.
That's fine.
Can't argue with personal taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like to each their own. That's fine. I like the stop motion aspect of it, and they make fun of their own animation style because sometime around
Yeah.
season 5, season 6, they went to mostly computer generated while still emulating the same style. It's no longer even remotely like the cardboard shit. That being said, the first like 1 or 2 seasons, that's like literally just cardboard stop motion. But then there's an entire episode making fun of the art form. So.
Mhm.
You know, it works out.
What are your thoughts on North Park?
Ooh, yeah. Good question.
Actually, South Park is underneath the North Face. It's a common misconception. There is no North Park.
What about West Park?
Didn't that show get canceled because the
Uh,
lead actor was a rapist?
I thought we should maybe
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah. Unlucky. Anyway, so
Welcome back.
to shift you from South Park, you are going not the next day because he doesn't show up immediately, but I assume you go back to check frequently at the place that you told Horizon that you would meet him, and he does show up on the second day. So he is sitting there waiting with his. He looks like a person that's never worn a disguise has decided to wear a disguise.
That's
So
so
Awesome.
funny because Shizu looks the exact fucking same. He bought like a 5-credit fedora or something.
no.
And it's
Yeah, exactly. And like you can very clearly see his gear underneath his like fucking
Yeah,
jacket.
and he's
It's
got, like, the-
giant oversized black glasses.
Black glasses, the nose, the mustache.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's not that bad, but yeah, it's just like it's one of those people who's like sitting there where you're like, you're a terrible undercover cop, aren't
Yeah.
you? And you're like, oh.
Horizon and Shizu are
Wait,
like
where are they meeting?
Spartan warrior equivalents, right? But both of them are trying to act as though they're covert ops right now, so kind of out of their elements a little bit.
Was it
What are they
Mexican
making?
Plaza or something?
Yeah, Konpeki Plaza.
Konpeki
It's really
Plaza.
just a big like or some random business hub area.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like a central town square or something. You know, there's fucking fountains and whatever the fuck Chris decides to install.
Yeah, it's basically just like the central area between several business buildings. So there's like a bunch of benches and fake natural foliage and whatnot to make a comfortable atmosphere.
That's interesting. Is it fake natural foliage or is it like
Natural,
actually
artificially
explain
placed.
to me? Explain to me the installed flora and fauna inside of this
Space station.
artificial atmosphere and environment. Actually,
Yeah. Screw
it
the
real?
story.
Is it actually
Tell us about.
scrubbing?
Right. So this is how it
interesting.
works.
Kinda.
No, I won't.
Okay.
No.
Immersion. That's fine.
No, it's probably just a bunch of real plants that they just installed there because they have atmospheric control in the area. So.
Okay. Whatever. Anyway, continue.
Anyway, so yeah, he's just sitting on a bench waiting for you. He spots you, but you see his arm like start to raise to like wave you over, but then it stops and he just sits down and looks straight ahead again.
Actually, like mirroring him, like almost like oh. Is he like sitting on a bench or something?
Yeah, he's basically sitting on a bench by himself.
Okay, Shizu's gonna sit, kind of
Facing the other way.
Yeah, back to back, like
Oh my god, yeah.
Glad to see you're not dead or captured yet.
You the same. I'm glad that we could finally meet in person, face to face. Kind of.
So, what did you have to discuss about Sinjin?
Actually, I was going to inquire quickly if you knew anything about the contract necessarily. Just see if you had any new information. I divulged a lot of my understanding over the comms. I wanted to see if you had unearthed anything that was not to be communicated via communication device. She's just like, I'm not
so flustered.
I don't fucking know. I'm trying to be covert, but I don't even understand. What's the point?
The last bit of information that I had from the bounty posting that I didn't inform you of was that though it didn't have all the information on your companions, it did have a brief bit. It knows that you have he like will describe the race of each person's the Shirin and two humans. It's like they don't have a lot of information on all your companions except for the captain. It seems his name and information is on there quite readily available, so he's probably the easiest to track consistently in the group. And the only bit of information on your location was that you had been tracked and lost near the Hobgoblin systems. So that's where your last known location was and where people needed to start picking up the trail, but that was some time ago.
Thank you for the information. Did the lines of communication become muddled through our misdirection to the outer systems? Was there any success in that, or did we not pursue that endeavor?
Did, though I cannot speak to its efficacy in the wider bounty hunter community. You know, everyone does their own work, but I did at least express that I had seen you in the outer system taking work in which you were not there. So hopefully that buys you a bit of time.
Time is of the essence, my friend. Now let's talk Sinjin. this bounty contract that was sent out happens to be associated actually with St. John himself. Forgive me, Horizon. It's not that I don't trust you, but the information that I'm to divulge is quite sensitive, as you can understand.
You want me to swear secrecy?
No, what would you swear upon?
Entropy.
An acceptable term, something that's not to be taken lightly. The contract to obtain the experimental ship that we are now in ownership of was actually contracted by St. John himself.
Or to deliver it to him.
To a certain degree, yes. There was complications, obviously, and now we are mildly at odds, as I understand your station to be with him.
Did you steal it from him?
Stealing is such a strong word, Horizon.
I don't view any word as particularly strong or weak. It's just a description of what is or isn't. Did you steal it?
It was obtained. It was brought into our possession after some double crossing. You know, to be double crossed, right? It was only just compensation after we were to be silenced once we procured the actual device.
Interesting. The bounty doesn't mention St. John, so she clearly does not have a problem with your previous employer.
To my understanding, it seems as though I get the feeling that it was in collaboration with one another.
Really?
I don't know what makes me say that, but they seem to have, much like we do, similar desires and ends.
Doesn't she want the ship for her business?
Yeah, but it was her ship to begin with. Maybe, I don't know, she orchestrates a stealing and then it's removed from the company, then she can still profit from it, theoretically. I don't know. These people don't seem necessarily the most morally virtuous and guided.
Very true. I would not put it past an EG Corp executive to do that sort of thing.
Well, that's all the information that I have for you. Do I know anything else about St. John's location at the current moment? Oh, we did
You know
try
the location of one of his bases.
Yeah, we actually, the moment that we were attempted to be assassinated, we actually went to one of St. John's bases. I can mark it on your map, or how the fuck that works in this world.
Yes. For free, or do you want compensation?
Mutually beneficial. Exchange of information, I think, is mutually beneficial in this circumstance, considering that we have similar desires for outcome.
Would you say that it's mutually beneficial?
Yeah, probably.
Well, greatly appreciated. Yes, I would love this information. Might be able
Of
to
course.
find out more.
Let me know if you find anything else. Keep me in the loop. I did, in fact, purchase a new comms device. You don't have to hack into it anymore. This is the comms communication information.
All right, I'll try to send you encrypted messages.
All right, I'll have my tech guy look at that. Thank you very much, Horizon.
Perfect.
Be well.
Do you know who he is, by the way?
Who?
Your tech guy. He has the least information in the bounty about him.
Fuck,
They
that's
don't even have
awesome.
a name for him.
Click Alan. I know him well, much like a brother.
Okay.
Why? Why? It sounds as though there's something that I'm unaware.
No, I was just curious as to why. I mean, obviously, whatever this woman's information or research has done, she's found the most about your captain, but there's still a fair bit about you and the Sheeran in there, as well as names and aliases and previous living arrangements, but there's nothing on the tech person other than a physical description.
Could you send over the contract to me by any chance? I'm assuming that you have it on your communications device or computer.
Sure.
Thank you. And honestly, Click Allen is an enigma. He values his privacy, and I value what he does.
Fair enough. All right.
Anything else,
Well,
Horizon?
no, just don't get caught. I'd like to get Sinjin, and I think you guys can help.
Same to you. Same to you. She's just gonna like get up and like. All right, time to go to work. You're gonna start just striding off in a direction.
Perfect. All right. And then for the Riz, is he
Here we
staying
fuck-
on the ship to do this call? What is his plan? Is he just calling like her personal line? Is he calling like her house, her business line? What's his?
I think
Does he have her cell or something?
I think so. I'm just trying to think about.
I think her name is Aline.
Aline, yeah. I'm just
Okay.
trying to think about what the Rizzler would do, because all of those are good options. I think he would.
This is right after Shizu tells him, right? So it's in like a fit of rage, right? Like.
Yeah, he's pissed. I think.
It's an emotional response. So
I think he
he's
goes
just
to the cockpit
running
and calls her
this way.
cell phone.
just instantly.
Yeah, be like, bitch, what the fuck?
Bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, he just goes and sits down after everyone has left. So luckily he's alone on the ship. Calls her fucking cell phone.
Mhm.
It takes a little while. It rings for quite a long time. Doesn't go to answering scene before it opens, and it doesn't have an image on her end. It's
Mhm.
just her voice, so it's just audio for you at least. And she's just like, "Are you calling me from the fucking ship you stole?"
What? That's great, Aline. This is my ship. I don't know what would you like to see the ship I stole from you? And he gets up, like FaceTime the whole time. Look, and he goes to his room and he points to the little model. That's the ship I stole from you.
I built that ship with scientists who work directly under. You think I don't know the ID that I'm being called by right now?
Oh, he's calling from his. Oh, fuck, his phone's dead. Oh, it broke. Yeah, so he is calling from the ship. That's even better.
I love the idea that he's like, this model shit.
Yeah, just really trying to sell the terrible lie. All right, Aline. You. Fair point. How can I help you? Because it seems that there's a price on my head that you set that is too low for any good bounty hunter to get me. You want to know why? Because the
I
other
think-
one's
is that what you're
dead.
saying?
Yeah, I think you should. Because I'm better than that. I stole your ship. Has anybody ever stolen a ship from EJ Corp before, Aline? I don't think so. And to
Is this some
top it
sort of
off, did they
little
steal?
tantrum? What do you want from me? Do you want validation? You want me to say I'm proud of you? Give me the fucking ship back.
I want. Hold on. Pause.
This is so fucking cute. I love the fact that it's like he's not mad of the situation. He doesn't resent her. It's not like a fucking feud and stuff. He's like, I'm worth more than that.
Okay. I'm just getting
Hey, that
I'm
you paid $5.
I'm just taking a brief glance at the average cost of some equipment. Specifically level 20 equipment, just for fun.
I feel like this is still in character.
No.
He's like, let me Google this. How much
Hold
does?
on. Like, looks around the FaceTime is like Googling.
I want 5 million credits and a clean slate. 5 million credits and a clean slate with EJ Corp, and you could have your shit back unscathed except for the spray paint on the side.
Jesus Christ. When you... Where am I supposed to meet you to give you 5 million credits?
Oh, I'll set up a special account and you can wire
Do you
it
have
to me.
meet to do that? Do you have to meet to give money? I feel like.
No.
Okay.
Why could you not just give me the fucking ship and go inherit the bank from Dad? I don't want that job. You can be set. What is wrong with you?
Because Dad sucks, Eileen.
Yeah, I know. But you take the bank from him and then you don't interact with him anymore.
I don't want to run a bank. Do you know how boring that sounds? Look at how miserable he is.
Own the bank and pay someone fucking else to run it for you and just rake in the profits. What do you mean?
That's too easy. That's no fun. To be a nepo baby? Are you shitting me? Eileen, that's my worst nightmare. I live a life of adventure and fun now. When's the last time you had fun?
What do you mean?
Am I having more fun than you? You sound pretty pissed. I'm pretty happy with my life choices.
I'm gonna be real fucking happy when I increase this bounty to $100,000. I'm getting that ship back.
5 million. Click.
He doesn't hear it because he's
Yeah.
obviously some significant distance away, but like psionically, he can just like feel that she goes, "Did he just fucking hang up on me?"
He's like, I got her.
Ooh, I bet you didn't think I would double down and say make the campaign harder, please.
Hilarious.
It's called raising the stakes.
Yeah,
Nothing else from the Rizzler.
that's good content, baby.
So funny.
Well, now I gotta like.
So good.
I gotta blow up more shit. He just like did so much self damage. I got so much stuff to blow up.
Yeah, you thought you were the most destructive force in this campaign? Just wait till the Rizzler opens his mouth.
We're gonna get to like level 9, still having not been caught, and then she's finally gonna call and be like, "I have 5 million. Like,
Yep.
give me your companions and the ship, and we're good." And then you're gonna betray everyone.
Oh, fuck. Rizzler might for 5 million, too.
No, dude, we're gonna do a fucking Ocean's 11 heist on this dumb bitch. What are you
Again?
talking about?
Yeah, we are.
Steal her
dude.
5 mil.
And we're gonna fucking catch Sinjin in the same way, dude. It's gonna be a coup d'etat. It's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be so sick. Can't wait.
Oh, that's so
I
funny.
swear to God, if Rizzler betrays...
No.
It doesn't matter.
No. Rizzler's gonna be like in a police station, going to be like talking about like, oh, this is what happened. They made me do this, like as the goblin or whatever, and then he walks out like, Kaiser Sohei. The goblin the entire time.
They kind of position.
Can somebody explain this to the uninformed? Because I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh,
What?
I don't think that we can say anything, Taming.
I literally didn't.
Watch a movie called Usual Suspects.
Thank you. Okay, that's the part I just didn't hear. It got swallowed. Yeah. Okay, Usual Suspects. Okay.
Yeah, you should watch a movie called Usual Suspects. It's a phenomenal movie, and I don't think that we're at liberty to disclose what we were saying because it ruins the entire thing.
Pop off, King.
Okay.
Alright, so starting our circle again. Irvin has gained a certain number of intelligence about some events that he had looked into previously, and we also still have several days of downtime. What else is he doing with this investigation and or anything else?
I feel like it's Shizu's turn.
No, we went you, Shizu, Rizzler. Now we're back to you. Because Shizu just talked to Horizon.
Oh,
You made the Valentine.
Fucking Death
His
Sign
impersonation.
spy mission.
Yeah.
I was so focused on the fucking meme that I forgot that was happening. Like,
It's a good meme,
I made
dude.
a custom meme about it.
It's a great meme.
It is.
Is there a way to find? I want to basically find the context of who worked for Veal without going to Veal directly. I'm not sure how everyone would do that. I guess it would be like looking for, I don't know, employment history. Somehow.
Here you go, chat. Here's the Valentine
I don't know
that
how
Taming
you
made
tie
during
a
that
space pirate.
conversation.
Alright, so it's probably another social skill or computer skill to basically like the equivalent of digging through like
Yeah,
the dark web
it's
and
a good
hacking
one.
information and stuff like that. So whether
Yeah,
you're
it's basi-
asking people in person and investigating or yeah.
No, I've got like a little setup in like the alleys of this area of just like fucking about.
Do you?
This shit though.
Do you? Yeah.
You could also consult your
no.
tech guy, or you could consult Shizu, who has like a direct connection to like Underworld, which would probably be like a direct correlation to space pirates, or I don't know. There's
No,
Nonsense.
Sorry, what I mean to say is like trying to hack in like through literally the maintenance walls of areas. And yeah, sorry.
Alright.
Sorry, I got my words fuddled. Go ahead.
It's okay. So you spend a significant amount of time on the next day trying to do that to fortunately no avail. The infrastructure in the the corpse district not super solid or advanced, ironically enough. A lot of
Weird.
corpse stuff in the walls, less techno stuff.
Okay. Well, I failed that, so I guess that's me.
Well, does he want to try anything else or
Oh,
because that was
alright,
fast, so I can like yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can always go consult with Alan.
I thought he was doing something with the goblin.
Yeah, but you can go and find him. I need
Call him.
computer things. Yeah.
You've got everyone's number basically.
Okay. I'll call him. Ring, 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 ring.
He answers.
The
Irvin.
The
Not
man-
who
the-
I expected to call me.
the man, the gland in me, the man in me, the gland, he blew up the ship blew up. Do you know where the ship, the cruise liner, the what in orbit blew up in the harbor, the thing?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Vol blew up the fucking cruise liner that everyone thought was indestructible.
Oh.
I need you to fucking do your wizard shit. You
What?
fucking beat me in the computer game.
Wait. Why do we care?
Bro, he's got fucking stuff in me. What if he's like fucking just a master plan and wants to fucking blow up everything?
Oh my
Why
god,
blow up?
every necrocraft is a bomb.
Okay, so wait, what do you want me to do?
Figure out who he hired. Because I talked to a guy who made really cool skeleton arm. You should check it out. I'm not saying you need to get one yourself. I'm saying just appreciate the art, my dude. Fuck. What was I talking about? Dude, what?
You want me to hack something with
Yeah. The fucking walls, dude. I was trying to get in the fucking walls. I can't get through the fucking wall. It's on his computer. This guy, May, with skeleton arm. That's right. I was talking about that guy with the skeleton arm. Yeah. He went in there. He looked on the computer, and there was like info history on like hiring these fucking this pirate blew up the. What if he blows up us, dude? What if he fucking blow up the ships? I don't want to fucking blow up.
Okay, fine. I'm bored following this fucking goblin anyway. Sure, I'm coming to you.
Wait. Don't. I'll follow the goblin. I
What?
can take
No. I don't want you to do that.
What?
No.
You
I
gotta
need you to
put it-
wait there anyway so I know where to go.
What about the goblin?
I don't give a she's just in the junkyard blowing shit up.
But I want to go to junkyard, blow shit up. Give me that job.
No. That's exactly why you can't have this job. You would just join her and then it'd be
Oh
two
my
fucking children.
god, it's every time.
Wait. Urban knows where this junkyard is.
He does.
Yeah,
Yes.
he was there with us.
Yeah. Just don't move. I'm coming to you.
A lot of dramatic phone calls this D&D session.
Oops. Alright, so after his meeting with Horizon, what is Shizu's next steps? if anything in particular.
Well, so Shizu needs to get a lot of like cybernetic work done, but he probably wants to like, I don't know, do an assessment of the different vendors potentially, the different manufacturers and providers that are on Absalom Station. So I guess he'll probably just, I don't know, what would be like the most direct way for him to obtain that kind of information in terms of, like who are the most reputable, who are like the best cybernetic docs and stuff, what the benefits and pros and cons are.
Essentially the equivalent of Yelp on the Hollows. On
Yeah,
public information terminals.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, that's all he would have to do. Is just go to a public information terminal and start looking up the services in his area.
Okay, well, cool. Then he's gonna consult that and look at the different cybernetic doctors potentially. I don't know if that actually coincides with the functional aspect of the different manufacturers of augmentations. So I wanted to talk to you about that, Chris.
I mean, the Absalom Station is filled with every single different type of vendor and every different corporation. So any of them that you find on the list that you can afford and would like to get, you can find someone on the station who will do it for you at price.
Okay, cool. So it's essentially just companies that manufacture the cybernetics, but then any doctor can install them.
Yeah, it's just some doctors, like kind of like real world. Some doctors are sponsored by certain corporations, so they're like, oh, I specialize in installing blah 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 from these companies or whatever. So it's just like that.
Gotcha. Okay, well, she's gonna do that assessment stuff, and then probably go back to the ship to see how Riz is doing. Also, I think he'll probably swing by the Rizzler's apartment, but it's still in kind of his covert but totally not subtle way. Not going to the apartment, but, just kind of walking down the street past it, just to, like, try and see if there's anyone casing the place or, surveillancing. Surveying? Yeah, whatever. Watching.
Yeah.
The apartment.
Okay, so order of operations. Is he looking into the surgery first, or is he going to do that after because it's lower priority than visiting the apartment and then checking on Riz, or?
Surgery, apartment, Riz.
Okay, so looking into and then getting the surgeries is probably going to be a while, so he'll check on the apartment and check on Riz later.
Exactly.
Okay, so he starts doing that. You can do whatever shopping and add whatever to your augmentations to your character sheet as you please, spending your money. Riz, after he gets off his phone call, what's he doing with his week?
He's gonna get his phone fixed. So what? 5 credits?
Yeah, I think that was the price of the phone. The basic one, anyway.
Yeah. So he gets his phone fixed, and then he is gonna go to Chez Riz. Fucking
walk on in.
Well, at this point, he kind of expected Shizu to take care of that first, so he's like, well, should be fine. Shizu can't call me because I was on the phone and my personal phone's broken. I'll probably see him there.
Yeah, just to clarify order of operations, Shizu's not getting any surgeries until he understands that, like, Rizzler is, like, essentially quarantined in, like, a fucking room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
Okay.
it's like consult, look at the different manufacturers and stuff, then go and survey the apartment, then go and meet back up with the Riz, then go out and get any surgeries that need to be accomplished.
Then
Sorry.
how long did Riz take to collect himself after his phone call and head out there?
Like hour. Let's say 2 hours, because he got off the phone, he was pissed, collected his thoughts, had a snack, took a shower, and then he's going back to his house.
Okay. So it'll probably be Shizu gets there slightly before him and isn't like checking it out first. Okay, so Shizu is just looking around. He's not actually approaching the door. Okay,
Yeah,
so you can do a perception.
Surveying the surveyors, if there is any.
Okay. You may hit it with a perception check.
And I'll do a 2-minute to diplomacy. Not that it matters. Shizu. Bring up the page! There we go.
Edge of my seat. Fuck.
Damn. Nice. Okay. I assume the Rizzler lives in like a mega apartment
Yeah.
complex type situation. Okay, yeah. So there's a lot of different areas that he could be scanning, but I'll assume for the purposes of right now, he's checking out the lobby level and just directly outside the apartment, basically. And going around, one, he is kind of on edge and is like hyper vigilant, but it's like kind of jumping at shadows, so to speak. Like a lot of people look a little bit suspicious to him, and he's like, "What is this guy waiting for?" But it's also like a giant apartment complex, so like some people might just actually just be suspicious around here. But there is one individual that he sees that does stand out, or yeah, that does stand out. Mostly because of the quality of their equipment that they have, and they are lounging around outside of the apartment building. It is a Drindi, which is a humanoid alien with like here, actually, I'll just send you a picture.
Oh,
Oh boy.
shit, boy. 20.
They look like that.
Oh, okay.
Where?
I
In
sent it in the chat.
20.
Ooh.
And yeah, they're not like so inconspicuous like you and fucking Horizon were out in front of the thing with your very obvious "we're not cops for sure" get-ups.
We're
So
not, for sure.
yeah, exactly. But the person you do, as you just go by and sort of brush against them, see one, they're kind of like scoping out the area and just hanging out. But then two, like I said, the quality of their equipment is like, it kind of stands out compared to anyone else that might be armed in the immediate vicinity.
Alright, do I know anything about this alien race? Can I do like a culture check or
You can do a culture
anything?
check.
Just okay. Biddy. Fuck.
You do not know anything about them.
Oh shit. All right. She probably wants to hurry back to the ship. In general, so as soon as he gets like out of range essentially of the complex, he's going to call the Rizzler and inform him of the situation.
You call him, and for the purposes of when you have this RP discussion, the Rizzler is only like 15 minutes away from the apartment, actually, so you guys are like leaving.
He doesn't have a phone though.
He fixed it.
He fixed it.
Oh, did he?
He bought
Okay,
a new one.
cool,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Captain, can you read me?
No! What's up, Shizu?
Captain, it was as we feared. It seems that there is a surveillance detail, a hitman of some type, that is casing your apartment. I don't know if it's necessarily for you, but they do seem out of place slightly. How would you like to handle this?
Did you talk to him?
No, of course not.
Well, talk to him. See what he's doing. Do we know for sure if he's a hitman? Like, fuck, are you making a lot of assumptions about this person?
We currently have a blood bounty on our head because we stole illicit experimental
Shizu.
merch from a super
She's
powerful
actually,
company.
yeah, Shizu,
Now
hold
a
on.
little
Shizu, don't worry. It's so much better now. I talked to my sister. I'm gonna be at my apartment in like 5 minutes. Like, I'll tell you all the details soon. Okay, bye. Love you.
You're like, me either. God damn
You
it.
run back to the apartment complex.
What is Shizu's familiarity with the general layout? Also, what is the overall architecture of the environment? Is there has Shizu? Doesn't he have a fucking balcony that Shizu was like?
Yes, there is a balcony.
Polar rays on when they slept there.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's a mega apartment complex. His balcony is probably so fucking high up.
Yeah, it's super high up, and also it's a balcony. More so, it's a sliding glass door with about 1.5 feet of space beyond. So balcony is a bit of a stretch. Yeah. It's more like you could barely stand out here.
Yeah, it's like a ledge.
Yeah.
You can lean out and smoke.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, exactly.
Shizu's a 6 foot tall, hyper athletic, ex-military super soldier with gravity grapples.
And the Rizzler is a 6-foot-tall, handsome sex fiend. What's your point?
Well, I was mainly just trying
I
to
know, I
assuage
know.
the concerns of potentially not being able to get access. That being said, I think
I'm not saying he couldn't get there. I'm sure he could with enough checks. But do you want
Yeah.
in the middle of a metropolis to be doing that?
Silly.
Oh, you should wear a red and blue suit and call yourself Spider-Man. Then it's okay.
I think Shizu's gonna try and stay vigilant, try and find like a vantage point essentially where he can monitor and keep an eye on the lady, as well as kind of catch the Rizzler before he gets anywhere like within proximity essentially, because quite obviously they have a visual recognition of what he is, you know.
Yeah.
Is the Riz gonna do anything like put a hat on, glasses, anything?
I'm glad you asked, because I'm gonna cast Disguise Self.
Perfect. What are you looking like?
Let me read the details real quick, just to make sure that my idea is kosher.
It's pretty flexible, honestly.
Yeah, it really is. You can't change your creature type, although you can appear as another subtype. Yeah, okay. Originally it was gonna be like, he's an Aarakocra, but that's a little advanced.
You gotta be something that looks vaguely human.
Yeah. He What is what's the Naruto sexy jutsu?
Fucking.
Don't
Well,
fucking
isn't it-
gender bend yourself.
One more time, Chris.
Sexy clone jutsu.
Sexy
Yeah.
is it? Yeah. He's
I think
gonna
it's literally
do
the sexy clone.
yeah, sexy clone jutsu. That's the image, right? Not as naked and surrounded by clouds yet. That's a backup plan. But just like cute blonde, about a foot shorter. Yeah. Cute, gross. Cute,
Dude, you chose it, not me.
cute blonde, like polar opposite of the Rizzler and like 5 feet tall.
Is it?
Perfect. You will approach your house in a disguise without informing Shizu, so Shizu never sees anyone that he recognizes enter the apartment
Oh
building.
shit, that's right.
Has he used this disguise before?
No, because
the
I
question.
just learned this spell.
Okay. Valid.
Nice.
That being said, how conspicuous is this if Shizu's just sitting there just scanning the crowd looking for Rizzler, but
You gotta imagine, it's a metropolis in an
Yeah.
overpopulated giant super state.
Yeah,
It's like
everywhere.
hella busy here.
Okay. Does the Rizzler see Shizu?
I think you would see him. I don't think Shizu's
Yeah,
stealthy necessarily. He's just
Right.
hanging out amidst the crowd.
in a trench coat, right. The Rizzler winks at him. And then continues to walk towards his apartment.
Do you sense motive? I'll give you bonus because I assume you're trying to like send a signal to him,
Yeah.
basically, right? Okay,
Yeah.
So at first she's just like random woman hitting on me, sure, whatever. But he is like, oh wait, that's the exact wink and pose that fucking the Rizzler does
Yeah,
at
just-
the end of like his streams or some shit.
Beer, hit me with the full fucking pose, like stand up and everything.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Please hold while this on my standing desk.
raises up.
Fire raises.
It's part of the
Just get some ramen packets, bro. It's much faster.
Oh yeah, you're right, my bad.
I love it.
Alright. This is what the Rizzler does.
I fucking love it, Timmy.
This is a little cheeky. Little,
Nice.
hey. And he ignores. He just kind of does the wink and continues to walk and ignores the captain, because that would obviously give it away.
She's just gonna like call like the Riz and be like, "What the fuck is happening?"
As you call him, you see the lady, quote unquote, that just winked at you and pick up the phone.
Yep.
Captain, where are you?
Oh, I'm just walking into my apartment.
God damn it, Captain. Just instantly, nobody hears the female voice.
Yeah, he
So you
sees
run
right through that.
after him, and you guys head towards the elevator that will eventually take you to floor 327 or whatever the fuck you live on.
Why'd you 327?
Huh?
Why'd you 327?
I don't know. This is the number that came into my head.
It's 69. Respectfully,
that's what
it's
I'm saying.
69.
It's like, what is it? Are you like fucking? Is there
No,
a meme
it wasn't
there?
a
Okay.
meme or message or anything like that.
Okay, so
So-
by the way, the Mega Complex, I'm picturing like Dread. You know, like that movie. You guys know what I'm talking about? The like sci-fi, like
Yeah.
fucking kind of authoritarian military state, like cop or whatever. That fucking just
Judge
Oh,
Dredd,
yeah.
baby.
Terminator his way all the way through a fucking Megacorp.
Mm,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm picturing. That or Cyberpunk.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
both of them, similar vibes. Okay.
Did we get Alan narrative?
No, I was gonna say Alan arrives with Irvin,
Pitch is talking
where
about Chris.
he was trying to get into all the info. And he shows up and he's just like, this entire area makes me feel so dirty and disgusting being here. We're hacking this guy to find out why he did it or who he works for.
Yeah.
All right. And you just brought him to the guy's hospital, basically.
Like the maintenance hall behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, you keep a lookout. No one comes out or anything, just in case I flip any alarms or something like that. I'm gonna get to work.
I'll look at him and I
Never done
like
that before.
I inject a needle into my neck and I turn into a rat and I scurry away.
Oh lordy.
What the fuck?
I'd like to ask like a mechanics question. Does like your lab coat like shrink with you? Are you like a rat like
Ooh,
in
yeah.
a tiny little like miniature lab coat now? Or
God,
like,
that'd be
do you,
fucking
do you
awesome.
transmorph and then disappear?
It's as the polymorph spell which transfers everything
Yeah.
to you.
It absorbs all his gear into his
Okay,
new
that's even
form.
better. I love it. A little rat lab coat. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Historically, I don't do well under pressure. So,
True.
No, you've never fucked up a very similar situation exactly like this before.
Yeah, especially not last session either.
hey, we've gotten over that shit.
Easy.
Hey. Trial and error,
Easy.
baby.
All right, how long can you stay a rat?
Let morphing hack. Last a number. Oh shit! It's just 4 rounds.
Okay, he's not done by the time you turn back.
4 minutes. Not even. 4 rounds?
And you're like, are you done? He's
Half a
like,
minute. Yeah, it's been 30 seconds.
Yet.
That's awesome.
Alright, and now I just stand inconspicuously somewhere else.
It's like, what was the point of that?
Go gadget rat! Psst. Go back. You're like, we're done, aren't we? Rat time is different than me.
Also,
Jeez.
Chris James.
327 or whatever the fuck.
Wow.
Hear that
Why
one
are you
number.
recording to me?
He got your number. The taming.
Oh,
Sorry,
nice.
if you say a number, you go on the soundboard.
Yeah, how many numbers do I have?
1,069.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a good number.
Good one.
That's his apartment number.
Okay.
Ooh.
You end up keeping watch for 2 hours total before Alan finally steps away from the machines that he's interfacing with, closes his own personal laptop, and is like, all right, come on, and drags you away. And he's like, let's find like somewhere not right next to his fucking building of work so we can have this chat real quick. And you guys go a couple streets down before he's like, okay, The only other person he does a lot of business with is the woman we tried to do business with, Roche.
The necrographer person who wants to sell the necrograph stuff.
Yes, and
Okay.
I did find correspondences between the two that it basically seems like the two of them were in on the job for the ship, and they arranged it so that he could get all of those body parts and mass.
Yeah, and that's how we got the shipment to send to the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But definitely was an inside job. Or not inside job. Those two did it. It wasn't pirates.
Good cover up. Good on them.
So we can't really do anything about this because if any information got out, that's the hearts, and we delivered the hearts.
Traces right back to us.
I mean, depends how we put out the information. For sure, we could blackmail him for it.
That's true.
He doesn't know we can't go public with it.
I don't know how to talk to people.
Oh, if only
what
you
I
knew
tried.
somebody that could.
Or
I think
people, like multiple.
That's true.
I think,
Rizzler and Shizu, like, together, like, he has a +8, I have a +10 to diplomacy. Like, we're pretty good at it.
I think the screen should fade to black.
You want to think about it for a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So we'll
Think
stop
about-
their scene there
Yeah,
for now.
I was about to say, fade to black or smash cut over to us.
Yeah.
That's what I
Well,
meant.
we're gonna smash to you guys real quick, and then we'll do a few more minutes of that, and then
I like
if I
a
find perfect spot.
I like the idea of a Looney Tunes. Like swirls in and swirls back out. Yeah.
Like the Star Wars, like fucking wipe.
No, that's too no. I'm talking cartoons.
Okay.
A little more wacky.
Yeah,
Energy.
little yeah.
Any transition to and from Irvin probably should be more Looney Tunes-esque. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Are they just going straight up to his room and just kicking down the door and going in, or what? How are they approaching?
I think just casually, like just open, like key in lock, open door, like no additional
Wrong here.
yeah.
All right. Make a reflex save. Both of you.
Sick. Oh boy.
Reflex?
Nice.
Better than Chris though.
That's not saying a lot, though.
Nope.
Nice.
Oh
All right.
shit. That's a
As you
lot of
open
numbers.
The door, there is an explosion of electricity that comes out from a trap that was on the inside of the door, and it immediately turns off all the power in the entire hallway. And you guys are both blasted for 32 electricity damage.
Huh.
Is there any differentiation in damage? Like electricity specifically? Like what is...
It's just that if some people will have
Right, got that
resistances or anything like that. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So it still goes to stamina first and then to HP.
Ow.
But yeah, so you guys are blasted back from the door just by the sheer strength of the explosion, and like I said, all the power goes out, and you can hear. There's not alarms, but there are essentially like neighboring apartments that are like, "What the fuck was that?" And you can like hear a commotion starting.
Ah! Captain!
Ow!
Why the fuck did you do that?
But it's my house.
That's being surveilled and we have a death warrant on our heads!
We don't know first. Ha! We don't know.
With one of your neighbor's doors open. Are you guys okay?
No. No, but yes. My door. It's just. Thanks, Tim, but we're good.
They're like staring at your disguise, like, you don't live there. Who the fuck are you?
He like rips off the mask. He's like, it's for work.
Oh.
Yeah. Get out! Get out! Let's go!
you guys run into your apartment.
You're gonna like kind of shove Riz in.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Surely they only trapped the door.
You get shoved in. Power is off in your apartment, like it is on the rest of the floor in the hallway. It seems like. I don't know what are you here for exactly? What are you doing here?
He was
That's a
gonna
great
just.
fucking question.
He was gonna do laundry, like switch out his outfits, like maybe watch TV for a while, like.
None of that is applicable. The power's out.
Yeah, I know.
I do enjoy the fucking just general death-defying adversity that Shizu undergoes for the fucking frivolous, flippant nature of the Riz.
So I think, in light of the situation, there's just gonna light a bunch of candles and be like, so, I talked to Elite.
Shizu's like fucking, like trying to like barricade the door with like any fucking furniture and stuff, and like trying to, like peeking out the fucking door, like looking down the hallway, like trying to see it if anything's like going on, checking the intercom system, looking out the window and everything, trying to fucking secure the house, like checking fucking closets and stuff. You did what?
Oh, I talked to my sister. I called her from the ship.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Captain. I must have misheard you. What?
I called Aline, my sister.
Yes, the one that's trying to murder us, that's putting a death warrant on our heads. That
Correct.
We stole fucking illicit property from. Yes.
Yep. I called her from the ship and said, fine, you caught me. If you want your ship back, 5 million credits. And I hung up. Basically.
Why?
Because I also told her that whatever bounty she placed on our heads is abysmally low because we're worth more than that, and it shows because we absolutely trashed the first bounty hunter.
Why?
Because she said I should follow in my dad's footsteps and take over the bank and become a billionaire overnight, and just take the money and do whatever the fuck I want with it. But that's lame because I hate that and I never want to be like my dad. So I said, suck it, sis. I'm keeping the ship unless you give me 5 million credits. Try harder.
What?
Yep.
She's gonna like fucking go back, recenter himself, zen for 2 seconds. Captain, you're gonna give me 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Captain, what are we in?
That
your
was
now
up.
exploded apartment for?
10.
Why are we in your apartment right now? There's alarms going off.
Oh yeah, well,
I feel like I almost just lost a limb.
well,
Why
I
are
was-
we here?
I was gonna grab a few things and just kind of relax, but maybe it's probably a good idea to get out of here.
You think so?
Yeah, do you want to take the fun way?
Actually, now that you put that, and Shizu's literally just enraged, he's just gonna fucking just go and lay down on the couch. No, let's chill. Let's chill.
You broke it.
What about laundry?
Well, I mean, I have some more. I mean, I was just gonna cycle in some new in-season stuff for my closet. It's not that important. Do you want to take the fun way out?
No, actually, let's go and check your fucking closet. She's gonna push him towards his bedroom.
Okay.
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fine.
it looks like your closet's been evaporated by that fucking explosion that almost blew us off the ledge.
Damn it.
Do you think you can salvage any of this?
Damn it.
Sounds like you boys have to go thrifting.
She fucked with my closet?
Oh, the humanity!
I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna tell her that I want 10 million and a new closet. And he walks towards the balcony.
He goes towards the balcony. There's now an automated emergency message replaying that he can hear. They both can hear through the hallway. That's just like emergency services are on the way en route. 4 minutes. Please remain inside your domiciles. Just repeating over and over.
I don't think Shizu gives a fuck anymore. He's like, okay, let's call her. He's just gonna go and sit back down on the couch.
Oh, I'm going. I was gonna call Tarika first. That I can call my sister later.
Call her now.
No, that's.
Call her.
I got plans.
Oh, here. Grabs his phone. Gonna fucking dial her number for him. Go for it.
Well, it's a new password, so. There's a security. Alan said I should change the password, so my phone password's new.
Yeah, you changed it to 6969. I know that's your backup. Call her.
No, I'm just gonna. I'm taking the fun way. I know you kind of ignored me.
Ring, ring.
Oh, fine.
First call.
Fine.
Aline answers on the other side. I assume you saw reason.
Oh, no. No, I tried to open up the door to my apartment and almost got killed. But once again, your bounty hunters suck. I'm
Well, if
still
you're not
alive
dead,
and you
I
ruined
assume
my...
They're on the way right now.
You ruined my fucking closet, Aline. If I don't get now $10 million, you can have the ship. Otherwise, I'll have your head.
You want to call Tarika? Let's see what she's doing. Maybe she should come over.
No, like, I was gonna meet her for a drink.
Oh, that's nice. Hey, have her come over here. Why not?
No, well, the fridge is off, and so there's...
That means that I guess we gotta drink the alcohol before it goes bad.
Can you both do perception checks while they're arguing?
Jesus fucking Christ. 24.
I want to do nonchalant. Dude, Shizu fucking get us killed. He doesn't care.
I know. Can't believe he's finally broken. Yeah.
No, he's not broken. He's just trying to... He's trying to force the Rizzler to actually fucking... I don't know, live in reality. Yeah.
Cheese is very tunneled on the Rizzler right now, and kind of in his position, he's like facing him anyway. The Rizzler, a little bit rattled from everything, but also kind of still upset, and he's glancing in the direction of his closet, which is next to the door, and he notices someone is slowly trying to turn the knob, but granted, it's not going to easily open. Because,
in the closet or the door?
No, in the door that goes to the hallway.
Oh, okay.
You put something in front of to barricade it. So basically, they're trying to open it like stealthily, but there's something blocking it, so they're like, oh.
Ooh. Hold the fucking phone.
Yeah, you are holding the phone. Call Tarika.
Hold on.
What are we waiting for?
Shut up. That's not gonna help me. I thought I had a really cool use for my laser microphone, but man, Rizzler's gonna hide behind the couch. He's gonna just duck and just wait for something to happen. Either Shizu is gonna keep yelling and get himself killed, or Rizzler's gonna shoot the bandit in the foot and get the jump on him.
Okay. What does the Cheesy prepare to do as he sees Riz dive behind the couch and draw his weapon?
I'm assuming that he infers that there's someone
Yeah,
at the fucking
maybe.
Yeah,
door.
he kind of does like a head tilt. He's like,
Chris, tell me what the fight, what the DC is for it. I'd like to attune to Graviton, hop out the window, hang onto the ledge, fucking gravity grapple the wrist, fucking throw him out, and then have him just hanging.
so now,
Able
Now you want to take the fun way out? I offered you the fucking fun way out. You didn't even let me explain it. It was a fucking clothesline from the balcony above, and we'd zip line all the way down to Riz's favorite fucking bar. But no, you didn't want to get off the couch.
I can't tell if this is Peter or the Rizzler talking.
That's Peter talking, because that was going to be the Riz talking.
I think the Rizzler has put Shizu at such a lethal state and has such frivolous disregard for sanctity of life and survival that Shizu's trying to just scare the piss out of him, essentially. So grapple, fucking stick him out the window, essentially.
All right.
You can do an athletics check, and then regardless of the number, that's where we will stop for the evening. I'll tell you what happens after.
Fuck. That's a
Right.
good cliffhanger.
Literally.
The cliffhanger scene ends with you jumping out the window at the same time you throw your
Whoa,
gravity thing at
yeah.
them to grab the Riz as the bounty hunter starts kicking in the door, basically.
Jesus.
Yeah, and
fuck.
that's a guaranteed tether, by the way.
Wow.
Nice.
What an ending.
Dude, Rizzler might just fall to his death. Unlucky.
Dude, I have
300 feet floors down.
I have so many ways of getting out of this.
Yep.
I have the world at my fingertips.
Let me tell you guys, when I prepared for today's session,
You didn't.
I did not. I was not prepared for that.
I think, maybe as a player, the Riz's nonchalant demeanor, even though we're like life and death and like have like blood bounties on our head, it perplexes me, I think, as a player. I think as Shizu, it's diametrically opposed to his like kind of militaristic survival instincts. You know?
Player to player, the Rizzler is a
Yeah.
purely emotional being. There is
Very
not
much so.
there is not a thought that passes through his mind that logic is applied to first. It is raw emotion. If he's pissed about something, he's going to let everybody know, and he's going to do something about it based on how he feels rather than how he thinks.
Yeah. And it's like, it's the opposite of Shizu, who was essentially like fucking birthed like since fucking childhood, essentially, like in the embers of discipline and fortitude and
Yeah.
being forced into that rigorous structure of control.
Plus, with
They're interesting odd couples in terms of
not
like,
to like psychological, that's a word. Too much for the Riz. He's from a family that him and his sister were
he's a
adopted
total narcissistic nepo baby.
well, they were
Yeah.
they were adopted into by hyper. Your only worth is how much money you're making.
Yeah.
Parents who expected them to go to every Ivy League school and excel, and then the Riz wasn't. So like the
Yeah.
level of weird daddy issues he would have, I'm sure, is like playing into it.
Absolutely.
Versus Shizu, who's like been taught that your value comes from within and that it's fucking ingrained in you, and you can only make so much of yourself depending on what your ingrained value is.
Oh yeah.
That's interesting. It's a cool interpersonal. And the question is like, at what point will...
At what point will he face the consequences of his actions?
Exactly. It's because I think
Every
Shizu was,
fucking
like,
day
weak-
because he didn't give two shits about the assassin out front or the fact that his apartment was more than likely trapped.
Then I guess the question is at what point does Shizu see it as no longer a mutually beneficial engagement? You know, it's like you're protecting someone who's like, I'm the
Who's
lemming
got a
trying to
death
jump
wish?
off the cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like how far. Because I think Shizu, after like the explosion goes off and the Rizzler's like, let's go into the apartment, right? Shizu's like, brain snap, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, what are we doing? You know, get something that's super important and get out. And he's like, no, I was gonna get some clothing. And Shizu's like, what?
Yeah. Like Rizzler's the whole idea for this character came from just the hilarious name, but then subsequently it was like, how much can I let this man's ego get in his own way?
I just guide him like
Yeah.
entirely.
Yeah.
So then I guess the question becomes, literally, like at what point is Shizu like, all right, you owe me 5 life's worths or something. I am done. Goodbye. I owe you nothing. I am gone.
That's
Meanwhile, Alan's like, I faked my own death because I owe billions of credits to some company that wants me dead. And Irvin, you're an insane drug addict bug creature. And today, both of us didn't do shit wrong, and it's the other two's fault for everything.
Yeah, wow, all right.
I think that is super disingenuous. I don't feel like you should be able to assign blame to Shizu in this
No,
context.
Alan's mad at him because he came
'Cause he
up and was
talked
like, I'm
directly
meeting
to
with
Horizon.
a bounty hunter that told me that we have a bounty out for us. And he's
Yeah.
like, excuse me, while I go internally scream in silence.
Yeah.
But why is that a bad thing, though? It's like, it showed
Because-
positive intent, right?
No, not necessarily. Shizu was
assumes everyone's a
Yeah.
fucking liar, and Shizu's been gullible as shit this entire time. So he's like, "Oh, you're a rube who's getting played. You're literally
You're
handing
walking
us over
into
to
your
an army
death.
of
Yeah.
bounty hunters. Thanks."
yeah.
Because Alan is from the world and himself a very selfish individual who would betray people for that shit. And so he's like, dude, I say sarcastic shit to you all the time. That's just a lie just because I'm bored. Of course this guy is out here for our money. What do you mean? He's trustworthy. You're full of shit.
And the way that Shizu sees it is like, you know, if he wanted to fucking kidnap us and stuff, he would not have been for it. You know, it's like, it doesn't make sense to him in terms of the motivations. And so he chose to, suspension of disbelief or whatever, right? He chose to believe Horizon because it's like, I don't know, if he said, hey, we should meet, I have information, Shizu would have been like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Instead, it's
Yeah,
hey,
it was
you guys have a bounty, so it
contextually. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, it supersedes
Alan just
my
heard
original obligations.
My bounty hunter friend told me he wants to meet to talk about the bounty on our head. So
Yeah.
he's like, really? Okay.
Yeah, like,
Not
cool.
necessarily to talk about the bounty on our heads, but to discuss Sinjin as well as how to usurp,
How to dodge
right?
it, yeah.
Yeah, and how to like undermine the entire thing.
Little did you know, the Rizzler was gonna double undermine you.
Oh, shit! I never see that move coming.
Urban's over here making bank with blackmail.
It is a good question though, that I personally struggle to comprehend, which is what is the true bonding element of the overall crew and intention. I think Shizu's like a survivalist. I think Alan is the same thing, except for he's more intrinsically motivated versus Shizu, which is kind of group external motivated in terms of survivalist. What are Irvin and what stops the Riz from betraying everybody? You know what I mean?
I don't know yet. I think that's the fun part about the Rizzler. It's like, he hasn't been really presented. He hasn't been presented the opportunity to, like, really betray anybody close to him. And so I don't know.
He's experienced nothing but betrayal himself.
Yeah,
You know what
so does he act on what he's always known? Or does he act on, like, otherwise? Like, I don't know yet.
That is kind of a character arc.
5 million credits is a lot of money.
But is it worth the
Yeah, soon.
sanctity of a true bond? That's a good question.
Tune in next time on D&D.
Oh, bye, chat.
Yeah, bye, chat. Everyone say bye. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching my fine stream. I had a blast tonight. I stream D&D every Wednesday. Did you know? As much as I can, outside of external factors. So, and I've been streaming a lot more recently, so fucking hit that follow button if you want to watch more. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Follow me on all my social medias. They're linked down below. Join the Discord, all that fun stuff. More content coming to you soon. I love you. Have a good night.